Yeah, exactly. Can't give him too much shit because I straight up answered yesterday. Check. We live. Let's go. What'd you say to me, Andreas? Let's see. Thank you. All right, we live, Brent. Are we live on all apps at the same time?
We live, Envy. We live.
We live. Envy, we live? Oh, man.
No, it's still going.
Are we live or not, Brent? That's what I need to know.
Okay, so that's cool. Okay, so yeah, it is.
Thank you for the taps.
Update to the latest version of XSplit Cam.
Oh, man. Brent's not ready.
No, we're live.
We're not here playing these streets.
It popped up on my phone.
Is that one live? Because I don't see no red light.
It's not.
Oh, my God. This guy, man.
Too many cameras.
It's camera over here. All right, here we go.
Too many cameras.
I'm not going to lie. I hadn't even pressed record on my side. I'm talking. You can press record. All right, we good. Am I supposed to get you on my shot too or not? Because you and everything else, right?
A little bit there.
All right.
That way, a little bit
Same
more
the one
even.
you like. What was the one I like? It's the.
This one's off, but fuck it. This is going to be a little askew.
Sun don't go down.
Yeah, I'm completely not.
Sun don't
there,
go down.
Oh man, I'm loving this. I'm loving what I'm seeing on the camera right here. You laid out in an alley.
That's rude. I hope
Yo,
the sun don't go
fantastic.
down.
That's what I want to. That's what I want to see every week,
Brent.
Every week.
I don't want to lose my view. My view of you.
Every week, baby.
Yeah. I can't use that as a setup. Oh, this perfect. All right. Move that. Get the drinks right. Get Brenton in the camera. All right, there we go. You in camera? Get as much in the camera as we need you.
That'll do.
All right, perfect.
Everything seems to be going.
We live. People up there, we live.
So all we need to do is
hit it. I'll take that. You know what? I don't normally let you prompt me for those, but I'll take that one. I'll take it.
So this is the first one that we are live on as many shits as we can be live on. So We're recording it. I don't know why we're recording it because it should be a live stream there.
Yeah.
It doesn't really make sense for us to record it, but fuck it. I brought the camera anyway.
What is that thing?
This is our YouTube channel. This is our first live stream on the official YouTube channel over at tinyurl.com/GetHereTube if you want to see it on a bigger screen. We got our Get Here podcast IG over there.
Instagram. What up, Instagram?
Miss Fatty Low has checked in. What's going on, baby girl? Your episode is coming up next week, right? Check next week for the 420 episode.
420 episode.
Yes, right. Yes. His Bigo is going live over here.
Y'all know what we doing on this side. We partying on this side.
If TikTok allowed a live stream, we do that, but it doesn't. So we're doing that. We got the audio going. We're doing this shit big this week,
baby. Let's go.
We're doing it late, but we're doing it big. Man, hella late. I really wanted to advertise this shit.
I saw that. I saw you pop up when I was having phone conversations.
But my day was so packed.
You should text me.
Full of shit.
I could have just hopped in and did it.
You never do it.
I would have done it. If you sent me a message, I'd have been like, because I saw you message, so I figured you had already done it, like what you wanted to get done. So I was like, oh no, we're good. Why is the recording level so low? Hold on.
Oh no,
my bad. I got this really low. Here we go. Now I'm gonna go really high, and it's gonna get crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See now, out here now.
Yeah. So my day was super packed. I had a live stream earlier, WrestleMania predictions with my Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat brother Kyle.
I hate that name
Friedland.
so much. It's so long.
We did WrestleMania predictions.
What'd you predict? I don't even know who's fighting.
He predicted a whole bunch of championship changes except for Roman Reigns.
Okay.
I predicted we didn't agree on everything. Like it was probably split down the middle, but we understood where the other person was. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, that's outrageous.
When can they get that video? Because I don't.
It's live. We live streamed it. We live streamed it because I wasn't
posted up.
because I was not going to edit that shit.
It's surreal.
YouTube.com/surreal469. Go check that out. Both parts because Spectrum internet sucks and it cut me off. Hey.
This is so weird trying to look
Must
for
be the
comments
money.
on multiple apps.
Yeah.
Like this is definitely it's a process looking around. Like okay, which camera? Because when we did the Bigo one a couple weeks ago, it was just like okay, we just focused on Bigo. We forgot about YouTube. So now we got 4 cameras.
Yeah.
This is YouTube.
This is our YouTube. That's our IG. This is our audio, and that's your Bigo.
I know this is my man.
Yeah, and our video for some reason, which may not even I don't even know why we're doing that.
I was thinking the same thing with this part. Because I was like, we really don't need it, but that's what we always do.
Yeah.
But it feels right. So we'll just leave it up.
We'll just leave it up and do it. Yeah. Do
well,
it.
You need the clip for YouTube to post officially, but this is going to be a live version.
Anyway. This is already up. This is going to be up on YouTube.
Okay.
So
thanks for all the taps, y'all.
Fuck it. Extra content is extra content.
Absolutely.
4 cameras, 4. That's what I'm saying. Everybody go and get everything you can.
I like that.
So yeah, this day was not supposed to be this packed. I was not going to do WrestleMania predictions, and then Kyle hit me up. Was like, "Oh, you want to do WrestleMania predictions?" I was
is
like,
this
"Not really."
Kyle, or is this
other Kyle.
That's why you said the long ass name.
I was like, "No, not really," because I don't really care about this WrestleMania. Like, I'm gonna go watch it with Trapzilla Kyle because I haven't seen him in a minute, but that's the only reason. And I was like, "All right, fine, let's do it." And then we were gonna do this. We were gonna tape this week's episode yesterday because I was busy Monday and Tuesday,
and I got shot in the arm Wednesday.
And I got the microchip. I'm all weak and sore.
My arm's strong as shit.
I can't roll out of bed. I'm so weak.
I'm so happy my mic is blocking your face. Like this side is getting a lot of
Let me
love.
do
this. Listen. Nobody wants to hear that shit, okay? Stop.
So we had to move that over to today, but my Thursdays have been full up from my Ace Spoon Coon, Mr. Eric Hawkins. Hit him up on the Surreal 200. You can find him there. I should invite some people, but it's too late for that.
He did
it's too late for that over there.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. What you do Tuesday? She said with eyeballs.
What I do Tuesday? What was Tuesday? 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
you're a little tired.
A little bit.
Out. What you do Tuesday? You was working out again?
Yeah.
It was cardio.
Cardio and leg day. Actually, cardio. I got a lot accomplished on Tuesday. And then suddenly nothing accomplished on Tuesday.
Yeah, hit me up like, yo, I was thinking about potting Tuesday, but I couldn't.
Because my schedule opened up sooner than I thought it was going to. So I was like, oh, we can knock it out on Tuesday. And then, but I was thinking that on Tuesday, but then as I was reaching for the phone, I suddenly caught the itis for some reason.
Oh, that's crazy. Itis like that?
Somehow.
Out of midair, huh? That's crazy. That's
like a pass to Randy Moss, dog. Just
thanks for the
out the air.
That seems unbelievable to me, Brent. Like, I normally don't just.
You keep talking. I'm actually going to invite some people.
Oh, you're leaving. Oh, hey. Well, since I'm here alone now, everybody, the podcast just improved. We got better, obviously.
Shut up.
Because this motherfucker's gone.
Yeah.
Let's start there. My day has been pretty busy too. I had some unexpected visitors that really stressed me out. That was stressful. Didn't like that shit at all. But we have had a blast here talking to my other family members. I've talked to my uncle and my cousin today. They had me laughing a lot. We talked a lot of crazy shit back and forth. So that was fun. Yeah, who else do you send it to on our shit? I don't even know. But yeah, it's been a good day. The day was pretty good for me. I cleaned up. I got my notes started so I don't end up with like 20,000 of them later in the week. It's so distracting. You're so close to me. Like, you're just like blocking the view of like everything. Can you just sit back down?
Keep talking.
It's so stressful to me. I'm gonna talk to my Bigo audience. I don't really want to talk to the rest of you fuckers anyway. Bigo,
you know what?
How y'all doing? You lovely, lovely people. Marie, Bruna, thank you so much for sticking with me. I appreciate you. Andreza, you're gone now. So is Weezy, but I appreciate both of y'all. Thank you for coming as well. I appreciate the taps. Thank you. Johan Miller, what's happening? Johanna Miller. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know. We're doing a podcast right now. Puka, what up? Everybody's starting to pop in at the same time, getting a lot of love all of a sudden. That's how it goes, though, you know. Get the vibes going. Thank you. Sweet Mike. What's that, Mike? Look, you got the real small print. My eyes, I'm old, you know. Appreciate you, though. Thank you. We're in the middle of doing our podcast. Puka, thank you. Appreciate that. Hello. How you doing? We're in the middle of the How Do We Even Get Here podcast. My partner Brent is right in front of me. You can't see him because he's
Who else can we invite?
Man, I don't know. Sit your ass back down. We're in the middle of the podcast. Damn. Get over here. Nobody care, man. You should have did that before, okay?
Listen.
Damn, let me hold on.
My before
I'll show y'all what this motherfucker
has been busy all day long. You need to leave me alone.
Look at him. Look at this stupid ass. Look, guys. And that's me in the background on the ground on the video. it didn't end well for me.
If you're gonna talk about my ass, make sure you talk about how nice and firm and tight it's gotten over the last couple of weeks.
Not going to talk about that at all. We don't want to.
I want you.
Yeah,
Why don't you confident, brother?
No, we're not going to talk about that. We're not doing that. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, it's let's see. What's today, Brent? What else? Is that a phrase? I want to see if you means something. I'm so curious. Oh, she got my fan badge. Hey, I like that. I see the Trey fan badge. Hey,
That's enough of that.
Let's go. I appreciate you. Oh, he's back. Oh, hey, Brent.
What up, yo? So yeah, that's been my day. And how are you feeling today? Now that you're all inoculated and whatnot. Now that you got the microchip, you able to pick up radio signals?
Well, honestly, so when I got it, right, it's weird because they grab the meat at the top and then they hit you with the pause, by the way, but they hit you with the little injection, and you don't feel it at first. It's just to like
pause. Don't
pause. Hold on, another pause. Hold on, another one.
Hold on, another pause.
Don't
ever say that to me. Don't ever say that. Listen. Don't bring up pump it up again. Pause. No, I still be getting the pump it up chest.
I gotta get those things. I gotta make that happen for us.
Yo, honestly, you know what?
You need them now, don't you?
No, I'm kind of liking Joe Budden's side podcast with his other hosts, like the chick podcast.
Oh, you like the you talking like that's not even his pod at all?
Yeah, but like in his network.
Yeah.
I
can't believe you actually listened to it.
There's two girl podcasts. There's Girl, I guess, and then there's the other one with just the two chicks.
Yeah,
I forget what the name of it is, but I kind of like. I've seen the clips of them. Like, oh, they're doing pretty good shit over there.
It's a whole different perspective.
Yeah.
But for the shot, yeah, I so they gave it to me, right, and you feel the initial pinch, and it's not too bad, right? You get a little pinch, you're like, it hurts a little bit, but it's not too bad. Laney, what up? Damn. So you get a little pinch, it's not too bad. Yo, he's sweating.
Am I?
Yo, hold on. Oh my God, hold on. Y'all get the real on. Yo, look at this sweat. This man is working.
I'm drinking a lot more water, and I'm working out. And I worked out. So
he's sweating.
So Mondays and Thursdays I do the workout in Inglewood. I did the workout. I immediately hopped in the car, tried to get to Long Beach as fast as possible. There was traffic. Hopped in the shower, changed, and ran over here.
You sweat.
No chill.
I make you nervous?
Hell no.
You nervous, ain't you? You scared? It's okay. Probably scared straight finally.
You should be scared of me.
I love it.
It's always the unassuming ones.
Listen, man, I see ring lights. It's been a minute.
Welcome back.
Like, oh God.
Welcome back.
Fuck me up. Who we got in there still? Was it Puka? Leanie still in here? What up, ladies? So don't be scared. Yeah, don't be scared.
I think she's talking. I think she's talking to you.
Oh, she definitely ain't talking.
I think she's talking to you.
She know the vibe. She know what
I think. No, she know. No, I think she's. I think Lo's talking to you. We both went on that weed tour. We know who she's talking about.
Just drop a name so we know who you was talking
We know
about.
We know who she's talking about.
Talking about me. I showed up. I did the thing. I did that thing.
Shit.
Listen. So, long story short, you feel it in your shoulder. It feels like you got a rotator cuff slam.
Like in the joint?
In the joint. It goes like in the joint because they give it to you here, but you feel it here. And like when I got it, within like 2 minutes, I felt it in my neck. I was like, I started like doing that a lot. I was like kind of clearing my throat. I'm like, what the hell is happening to me, man? This shot is weird. So as I went to bed, like overnight, I woke up, my arm was like mad tense. Like it was definitely tense. Like I couldn't lift my arm like this morning. Now it feels kind of good. It's kind of smoothed out a little bit. I can still feel it. It's still there, but it feels like somebody was like whack, like mad hard right in the arm. So yeah, it's definitely a different feeling. It's something unique, I'll say.
So was yesterday worth the did you feel wonky like some people have said they have on the second one or whatever?
No. Well, I haven't gotten the second one yet. I've only gotten the first one.
I thought
that was my first one.
Oh, you got the first one yesterday.
Yeah.
I thought yesterday was the second one.
I get that in 20 days now.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm good for now. But
no, I heard the first one wasn't that bad.
It's not that bad. It just feels like a shot in the arm. But I was tired as is because I went to sleep late because I was binging Snowfall. I got in Snowfall. I'm watching that shit right now.
Okay.
Super dope. But basically, I was up late. I went and did that because I knew I had to do that in the morning. So I popped right up. I go get that shot. And then it was like, a little discomfort, a little irritation. And I was sitting here, like, at first, it gives you this boost of energy. Like, you first get it, you're like, yo, this is amazing. Like, I feel like I had coffee. I'm so hyped.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, we could pod right now. I was thinking that yesterday, like, early. I was like, I should get this nigga up, see if he's free. That was done, like, by about, what did I text you, like 4:30? I was laid out on the couch already. I was, like, stretched out. I was like, I don't feel like talking today.
Yeah, I was literally about to get ready to roll out.
You said I was scared?
I was about to get ready to roll out.
I can't believe she said I was scared. There's no way. She must be confused.
She ain't talking about me.
There's no way she said that.
I know she ain't talking about me.
I'm disappointed in you that you would think I would ever be afraid of this.
No, she ain't talking about me.
This guy, me.
I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared.
Gosh.
I ain't never scared, homie. I ain't never scared.
You know what it is?
Except the bees.
It's because she's been smoking. I get it.
Except the bees.
I get it. She's probably smoked some shit. So it's, I'm not judging her. Whatever. I'm not gonna judge her.
It's the time of year.
It is the time of year. It is. It's actually very close, and it's like I don't even realize how close all this stuff is. I think I'm sweating now, by the way, because it's not really on. It don't really feel like AC at all. It just feels like the fan. I'm about to switch it to low AC because it's loud anyway. I can hear it.
Oh, in your headphones?
It's not crazy loud, but it's like you said. We've had just silence in here for the last stretch. We got these bright lights on, and just you're next to me, and it's a lot of friction and fire. It's crazy. So much crazy. But yeah, man. I don't know. It's not that bad, and it feels better now. But that second one, from what I read, basically, the original one gives you the main thing that attacks your body, but not the thing that gives you symptoms when you get COVID.
Right. Yeah.
So it builds the antibodies for it. So the second one is the exact same shot, but because now you have the antibodies, it reacts as if, whoa, there's like crazy attack on it. So that's why people be so lethargic.
So are you planning on going crazy?
Like a zombie?
In a couple months?
You mean like traveling?
Like partying and wilding out and shit? Like, are you planning because you're gonna get the vaccine to this virus, are you planning on going out and getting yourself a couple more viruses?
So here's the thing. I feel like yes, right? But also no. Like, I don't really plan on going too crazy because, like, even since California opened up, I haven't gone like nuts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been out to one restaurant, and I went to the bar about a week before they opened back up, and that was it. That's all I've done so far. So I haven't really been like actively, I'm out here, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. So I don't think I'm gonna go too crazy. I don't think I am. I think I might do a little bit, but not too crazy. She said the streets calling her name. She's going to the streets. She's out.
Hey, do what you got to do.
Yo, when the streets call you, you got to answer.
Do what you got to do.
She belongs to the streets, Brent.
Hey, if the streets raise you.
But yeah, it's like, Gio, what up? That's a weird hello, ain't it?
Just whip. You hear that?
No, I kinda.
Yeah,
I heard that.
I don't know what that is. Almost sounds like a shopping cart.
It's scary.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
So it's scary.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly, my lifestyle hasn't changed all that much. I've been in the house trying to do shit. Although the last couple of days, like this week, I've been a little bit lazy / lethargic. Like, I'm now back on my
back on your grizzly.
The benefit of this day of forcing me to do a whole bunch of shit and be hella late on all the shit is it's kind of reinvigorate. But honestly, what's been holding me back this last week?
What?
Is finishing doing my fucking tax shit. I have not finished my tax shit yet. I've been trying to talk
about this like weeks ago. Like,
maybe
I told you,
I've been knocking that shit down little by little, like adding receipts and stuff. But like now I'm going through all my email receipts, and there's much more of those than I thought. None of them are in the same place. Like, I got to get this shit done, and I got a very limited time to do it.
Yeah, it's because what is it? The 15th?
It's the 15th, and as we're recording, it's the 8th.
Right.
So I got a limited time, and
you said as we're recording, like everything isn't live right now.
Right.
Today it's all live. We know.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking Saturday and Sunday, I'm over at Kyle's watching Mania. So I'm probably not going to do a whole lot. Actually, I probably am. That Randy Orton match, I'm going to probably finish doing my receipts during that shit, because that shit's whack.
It's ridiculous.
Orton and Wyatt together, I am. Like, they
Is that what book? What is it? Him versus both of them, or just him versus Wyatt?
Both like them together. I don't like that combination. Like Nelly said back in the day, shit don't mix like Shaq and Kobe. Like that.
Shaq and Kobe mixed great though. They won 3 championships.
That was the line.
Yeah, but they won
shit 3. Don't mix like Shaq and Kobe.
But they won 3 championships.
Yeah, but they had to break up because they couldn't get along because they both wanted to be the head of the.
They went to 4 though.
They wanted to be the head of the.
That's successful.
They wanted to be the head of the table.
That's a
they terrible one lyric. Head of the table.
That's a stupid lyric. I hate it.
You gonna clown on Nelly right now for his lyricism?
That's a terrible lyric.
The man who said we're going down, baby.
That was bars.
The man who made a summer anthem out of a drive-by song. And it was out of a song about drive-by shootings.
And it was bars too.
And had little kids singing it.
Going down, baby. Hey man, listen.
Just because it was a nursery rhyme.
Boom, boom, baby. Shimmy, shimmy. Listen to me. Light it up and pass it to me. Yeah, bars.
It was,
but not that.
It was
Kobe line. That was trash.
Nelly had 1.5 classic albums.
Yep. You only need 1.
Yeah, 1.5 Country Grammar was his magnum opus.
Yeah, and
some of that second one was pretty good, and a couple of songs off the Saint Lunatics soundtrack, and that was about it.
Well, for me, like the rapper that I feel like is like underrated in that era is Ludacris, because Luda had a bunch of hits.
Luda was all over the place, though.
He had a bunch of hits during that stretch. Like he was like
he had hits, but also he guested on motherfucker shit a lot.
Murdered them on their record.
Yeah.
Underratedly murdered them.
Yeah.
You forget this dude was just a DJ, and before. He was a DJ. That's why he's so good at like talking and like doing media and whatnot. But he is a murderer when he comes to just straight up records. He's a problem with that shit. I love it.
Who do you think of that era was the best guest lyricist? Was the motherfucker that you wanted on your track?
What year are we talking about?
Early 2000s.
Early
2000 to 2010. No, we'll go early 2000. 2005-ish. Who do you think was like the artist that you wanted on your song, but you didn't? You wanted them because they would be fire, but you didn't because they might fuck you up.
2000 to 2005?
Yeah, early 2000s.
Damn.
Early to mid 2000s.
That's tough because, like, if you would have said, if you go past 05, like you were saying, then it's Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne was destroying actually
the game. Honestly, the rap game changed pretty fast.
Yeah, it did.
Pretty fast.
100%. It went from mixtape to like, okay, all that's dead, and we're completely on something
different. Like 80s was all kind of one spot. 90s was pretty much one spot. About halfway through, like about 5 years, that's when gangster rap came in, and then it started on like a 5-year pattern. There's a whole bunch of them. Like M, I
thought about M, but it wasn't many records like that though.
No.
He killed Jay-Z on Renegade. That's the one that
he killed Dre on Forgot About Dre.
But that's
I thought that was his song.
It was his song.
It was his song.
He probably wrote that whole song.
You have Luda. You had
Luda.
X.
Yeah.
Exhibit and DMX.
Right.
Honestly,
I think DMX though was more late 90s, just murder and everything. He had a couple of records, but not featured. Not like if you're talking about remixes.
Early 2000s. Early 2000s.
Or featuring?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
He was on Limp Bizkit shit. He was on L shit.
I don't know either one.
He was on a couple of M songs. He was in he guested in he guested in 2000s.
Not like a monster feature though. Like nothing like that to me. The only person I can really think of is honestly Busta used to do that too. Busta used to show up on people's
Busta was all over the place too. You're right.
Would do that a lot.
Yep.
Because you got to remember, this was the era when people would stay within their label a lot. It was very different. Kanye, Drake, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, and T.I. They were the ones that changed that, like partnering up from different labels, and then the industry just took off with that. Like that's become the norm now. But at the time, you got to remember, it was weird when you would be working with somebody. Like it was like, whoa, that's not a label mate. Like you working with this person, that's crazy. You know what I mean? So with Jay-Z, and if you remember, Jay-Z and R. Kelly actually had that. They had a situation like that where they did their.
I think there are some people here, Steve.
Oh, Steve,
what's going on, Steve? DMX 98 to 2004.
Yeah,
what he's saying.
Okay, so Steve, why'd that freeze? We're frozen. Okay, there we go. Hey, Steve, so we talking about feature-wise, like who was the feature artist during that stretch? He asked me, like in that pocket of time from like 2000 to 2005-ish. who was the guy. And I was saying, like, if it had gone a little further, I would say Lil Wayne. I know he started tripping at the end. Like, Lil Wayne went crazy at the end of 2005, 6, 7. Like, he just went nuts. But prior to that, I was saying Ludacris was a crazy feature person that would pop up on people's records and just hurt them. M had one really that I can think of. I can't really think of a lot of records he did with other people, other than like people in Aftermath, which I don't really consider. I think those are all on the same clubhouse. But he was saying DMX. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if X was really out there like that. Buster Mystical was doing some features. Mystical had some features during that stretch. That's true. Mystical definitely had a couple that were like solid. But I'm thinking like it's hard to even think of that time period in my head, like because that's 8th and 9th grade for me, basically. Like that stretch. It's tough.
So you're talking about like that's like No Limit era.
Yeah. I was never a No Limit guy.
I was never a No Limit guy either.
Steve actually loved No Limit.
I was never a No Limit guy either. I felt like they were volume over substance.
Yeah.
Like
I agree
for sure.
But I look at it. He said Jay was doing features, I guess, huh? He was doing features back then. I think of his singles more so.
And honestly, with his features, I think more of the shit he did with Beyonce. I think of the songs he did with.
Well, they are by far the greatest couple at putting music together ever. Like they've got the more
not
hits.
Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani.
Listen. I'm not even. I don't even feel like I'm supposed to respond to that. Tia, no. Tia,
without fail.
No.
Take a drink every time Trey gets a call while we're doing the pod.
Tia, say hello to my podcast because you're live on my pod right now.
Never fails.
I'm a sister.
Yeah. Steve is on. Steve, this is Tia. She's calling right now.
Hey, Steve, this is Tia. I think y'all know each other.
Tia, I love you. I'm hanging up on you. I can't talk to you about anything that you just watched right now. I had to talk to you later about
it. Make sure you go on the Instagram, Get Here Podcast to watch us live, or on YouTube at tinyurl.com/GetHereTube if you want to actually watch us live. You can talk to us through the comments.
It's over. We're back. Bigo. Trey's back.
Talk to us that way. Text us that way.
Sorry, guys. Appreciate you, Snow. Thank you.
Got a laugh emoji from Steve.
See, don't listen to any of this. She's not allowed to listen to any of these.
So who's the guest? Who's the guest feature? Who's?
Oh, you know who was really good during that time?
Who?
Ja Rule. Ja Rule killed the beginning of the 2000s. Before 50 came and destroyed him in 2002, 2003 for 50. Ja was killing it.
Was he?
Yeah.
I only remember the shit he did with Ashanti.
He was killing features. He was doing J-Lo. Every R&B song Ja Rule was on. Lil Mo. He had a bunch of he was the guy. I could say.
And what about Sean Paul? Sean Paul was in a few.
Sean Paul had a couple, but most of his was his singles. Like he had the one with Beyonce. That was his big feature to me.
He also had the one with Blue Cantrell.
Which one was that?
Breathe. What's that supposed to be about, baby? About acting crazy. Boom, 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 boom.
And what other features than Renegade though? It was Renegade, right? That was the only one that he was really on that I could think of. You said Forgot About Dre.
I forgot about Dre,
which is technically not his record, but it feels like his record.
It feels like his record, but that's the only one I can really think of. I can't remember any other ones that he really guested on because he was doing a lot of shit with D12.
That's what I'm saying. But
if he wasn't doing his shit, right? That was his band. That was his band, and he started with them. So I don't think he was on like any Snoop shit because Snoop was doing shit with the Neptunes.
They just had something about that not too long ago. Jadakiss had a few features.
Kiss had a few.
Yeah. I was never like a huge Kiss guy though. Like I like Kiss a lot, but I wasn't like crazy into Kiss. I don't know why, but he just never was like my guy.
So it's hard for you to nail down like one that was
and that stretch of time, like that exact pocket of time you're talking about, it's tough for me to nail down. Past that. Wayne.
What about
Drake past that?
What about the other side of it and the guest R&B singers who popped up on rap shit?
I would ask you that. Who would you say is the guest R&B singer? Because I don't know like per se who I would go.
You know who no one talks about? Who? The female voice on M shit.
Oh,
because she would never was on Doctor. Because she never got famous. No, not her. His earlier shit. The one like Superman and you know, his in-house female singer. No, because she never got famous. Nobody knew who she was.
Well, Jay did that too with that one chick from Jigga What. She never blew up. Like she never got big. She was on a couple records, but she was never like big.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't know, like female R&B that was on. I mean, Lil Mo had a run. She had a little run during that stretch where she was like featuring, and I don't think she was on everybody's stuff.
Mm-hmm.
No, I can't. Lucy, sorry. Sorry, Lucy, if you see this. She's like, you're live, join me.
Maybe Ashanti.
Yeah, maybe Ashanti. Was she that early?
She guessed on a couple people. She was early 2000s.
I know she was writing during that stretch, but was she like during that stretch? I don't know. Maybe 2005. Maybe 2004.
Earlier. Because her and Ja were like a thing around the time I graduated in 03.
Yeah, I guess.
Like maybe a little bit before they were a thing about then.
I know with her in the cover. Like I can think of that.
Yeah.
Faithful, what up?
That may be a little bit. I actually, if you're just talking about the people that anybody, that was late 90s.
Who?
And that was that was only one song.
Who are you talking about?
Lauryn Hill with Nas. That was only one song.
Yeah, that song's hard though.
It's fucking amazing.
So
it's fucking amazing. Yo, it's fucking dope.
Yeah, that song is fire.
That may be a little bit hard to think about.
That album was actually not good though. Nas' album after his other ones, that was not the album. Like it was a lot of dance and party. He was doing a lot of Bad Boy. They were trying to do Bad Boy sound, and it just didn't work. It was like, this is not Nas. It's not how he does stuff. So it was like that song was fire.
What about Puff? He guessed it on everybody's shit on the Bad Boy label. He was all over that shit.
And that was around the time he came with.
He was all over that shit. Or Mace. They were all intermingling in everybody's shit. Like they were all on. Yeah. That does pretty much end at 99.
Yeah, Puff was gone at that point. A laughing emoji. With
he said Kels.
No.
Or Khalees.
Oh God, I hate Khalees, man.
Khalees was trash, man. And nobody wanted to hear it when she was out. But Khalees was trash.
I hated it.
Khalees sucked.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Didn't she? She also did "I Hate You So Much" right now.
I hated that song.
They were both garbage. They both sucked. But nobody would listen. You know who?
Who else? Who you got?
Timbaland.
Timbaland was featuring
Missy.
On stuff, but they featured on each other's shit a lot though.
Yeah.
So it's like again, it's kind of one of those in-house ones. It's tough for me to
say
because Steve, remember? So what I was saying to Brent prior to this, I don't know who else is in here. We got another person too. But what I was saying to Brent prior to this was,
I think that maybe Low
came back. Yeah.
But by the way, share this.
Gwen Stefani actually was featuring a lot during that stretch, which is ironic. But
wait, was she featuring?
I think it was a little later though, because she had a lot of joints. She had some joints with Pharrell, but was that hers? No. She wasn't on that one. Oh yeah, she was. Can I have it like that? I got it like that.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
But I think that was later in the 2000s. Eve
was the one.
Good answer, yeah.
You know what? That's it. That's it right there.
She was murdering.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're right. You're right.
I mean, I love Eve. She's so underrated.
You're right. Eve was the one.
Damn billionaires. Yo, she's one of the few people on this pod, like, we both just give mad love to every time her name is mentioned ever. Mm-hmm. But that tells you kind of impact she put into the game, because, like...
And she was Missy. And she, for not even that long in the game. She only
had, like, 2 albums.
Only 2 albums, did that UPN show, and that was went off and married a billionaire.
Fucking billionaire.
Billionaire. And that was never heard from her again.
Why would you, though? Would you talk to me if you made $1 billion a day?
Shit.
We'll be doing this next week.
Completely different world.
Would you put out the 420 episode?
Actually, you know what? Yes, and we take over the shit.
You damn.
Because you know why? Because I'd have $1 billion and a whole shitload of time and nothing to do with it.
You would have so much to do with it. Everything you've never done. It'd be like, I got
motherfucker. What? I don't skydive. I can't swim. I can't. I can't do all that billionaire shit.
You wake up tomorrow and you have $1 billion. You're gonna do all that billionaire shit. That's exactly what's
I don't think I'm gonna do all that billionaire shit.
You're doing all of it.
I don't think I'm doing all that billionaire shit.
China around you all the time. You're just gonna be like, oh my god, I can learn how to swim here.
And actually,
you'll find true love.
For a long time, I was like, if I get $1 billion, I'm gonna open up my own wrestling company. But then Tony Khan did it, and he's done it like shit. So I'm like, maybe not.
Isn't that tough? It's tough because you start off hot and then you do bad. It's like you start off with a good idea and then it just goes terrible.
Yeah,
I gotta show you this link actually. This TNA versus WWE link from I think it was 05 or something. Mm-hmm. I might be too early with that, but I think it was 05, and they did a whole year of them when they had the Monday Night War, the second one,
right?
And it was so bad. But the guy's commentary is hilarious. Like I know you like that
kind
of sarcasm. It was TNA versus WWE, and he was flipping back and forth.
I feel like TNA had better content than
they didn't,
but WWE was just bigger.
Except Mike Tyson.
AEW, on AEW, yeah.
I was more impressed with Shaq, to be honest with you. Shaq's AEW wrestling.
I haven't seen it yet.
You didn't see the clip?
I haven't checked it.
Fire.
I haven't checked it.
Clip was fire.
I heard he did pretty good.
He did. I was impressed. Did pretty good. He did the Brody Lee. He did his power bomb and he did his little salute before he did it, and then boom, planted his ass. I'm like, all right, Shaq. He took a bump through a table.
I heard that he did that. I heard that he did that.
All right, Shaq. I see you.
Yeah. and then left in an ambulance, and then showed up on TNT like the next week, like
Yeah,
nothing happened.
It was good. It's work.
Like that happened.
He says work. It's
Like, come on, Shaq. You couldn't show up in a neck brace at least. Like you couldn't sell. You couldn't sell something. You couldn't show up in a band like a wrist wrap something. You couldn't show up in something. You couldn't. Come on. You couldn't sell something, Shaq. Come on.
Shaq did do great. Yeah, I agree. Like Steve, I was hyped. I was like, damn, I didn't actually expect Shaq to come out and take bumps and take hits. Like Cody was fucking him up. He was eating him. Like, oh, God, but he was selling. Like to be a big dude, he ain't had to sell. He could have just been like, I'm a giant. This works. Get off of me. But he was taking hits. Like Cody was doing little shit. Bow.
Did the wrestlers attack his toe?
They should have. Right?
That would have, man. That would have. Do you know that would have been the? I'd have been the toe. Get the toe.
Viral moment.
Get the toe. Get the toe.
That's funny. That's actually pretty good. Let's see who we got over here. Who we got?
That would have been my whole ass strategy.
I feel you. So I've got nobody at all. There's nobody live. There's a bunch of bots right now, right?
Oh, really?
There's all the Brazilians that were in here with me. They're gone at this moment because they know what this is. They've seen it now, right? But see, all of these are fake people. No, actually, this looks like there's a couple of real people right here at the top. Maybe 3. No, I don't think so. I think they're all bots.
If you're real on Bigo, shout us out. Yeah, give us some love. Give us a thumb up or something.
Like I know Steve, bro. He really out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to him earlier.
Low apparently is out in these streets. Like she put her whole itinerary. I'm gonna be out in these streets. I'm gonna be on.
She just want to make sure you know. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I'm gonna be on Santa Fe and Willow at 8:47.
Your turn to cut a promo. I'll be back.
Word. So
get another drink of water, Bigo. Water.
So it's interesting. I've been doing these long overdue movie reviews where I've been watching movies that I should have watched. I got kind of a theme going where I'm watching like one black movie I've never seen and like one other movie I've never seen that I want to see or should have seen or whatever. So I watched Drumline the other day. The review's already up. Drumline? Never saw Drumline.
What?
Never saw Drumline. I go watch the review, but it was better than I thought it would be. And the big takeaway was everybody and everything in that movie was very good and hid Nick Cannon's level of acting. I'm not. So Nick, he was fine in that movie, but everybody else did their part to make him to not make him look better, but to make sure that he exactly.
Or what's the nigga?
And it worked.
What's the guy's name?
Orlando Jones.
No, Orlando Jones he carried
that. Orlando Jones is another one who's Lowe's high on the couch right now. Orlando Jones and Steve is playing Fallout 4. Orlando Jones is another one of these cats who's been in Hollywood for decades on the low. So
thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Orlando Jones used to be a writer on a different world. Hillman College on a different world. He used to be a writer on a different world. He wrote some of the classic episodes back in the early 90s. He was on Mad TV in the beginning, in the good years for
was he acting on it?
Yeah. He was.
I never liked Mad TV, so I didn't watch that shit, bro.
He was. He played Ike Turner with Deborah Wilson. He basically had.
Nick Cannon is an acting genius.
Yeah, sure he is. Absolutely, absolutely. He made us believe Mariah Carey loved him. There's
yikes! Wow, that's it burns. ID, what up?
Yeah, but Orlando Jones is one of these cats that's been a writer, been an actor, been a comedian. Like he's got the gravitas, so he brought it to Drumline.
Gravitas to me, man.
He's got the heft, man. So he brought. So one of the big takeaways was the music of it. Like the band music was dope.
They did a great job representing that sound and that like the way that music works.
But also it was very much early 2000s.
Oh yeah.
You had mystical music and posters all over the place. Yeah. You had Petey Pablo coming out in a fucking car. You had Blue Cantrell singing America the Beautiful. You had AJ and Free pop up. It was early 2000s. It was if you don't know what 2002 looked like, that was 2002. That was
what it looks like right here.
That was 02.
This nigga's dated.
Actually, I'm like 89. This is Hillman.
Hey, I like that year. 89, baby. Let's go.
Hillman for show.
You repping? Wait, what you repping over here? What you
Hillman College.
Wait, what are you? What are you?
A different world. Hillman College.
No. What are you trying
Hillman College.
Say? What are you repping with this Hillman thing? right now.
Hillman College, a different world,
I don't know how
baby.
I feel about this.
Jasmine Guy. Oh my God, Jasmine Guy was so super fly in her
Black early 2000s.
Black early. It sure was.
Absolutely.
Like for show.
I feel like my eyes are bad because your phone is not huge, and like I have to lean in to see that. But I feel like I'm doing it pretty well. I can read it pretty quick.
And it's funny that we're actually talking about the early 2000s with the music and shit too.
Right. Yeah, it is. That's pretty spot on.
So fuck it, since we're still in the early 2000s.
Speaking of the early 2000s, Brent.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut you off for a second.
Okay.
I gotta give a shout out. I just realized I never talk about my favorite show on this freaking podcast. I was about to say on this app. Freaking The Challenge from MTV. It's like my favorite show. I'm obsessed with it. You know this from my
You've told me about that a lot.
So they're doing an OG season. They got all the old people from the early 2000s.
Okay.
And they're all over this season. And they're actually competing now.
I think I saw an ad for that.
It's on Paramount. So they're actually competing though, because back in the day they used to compete for like $10,000 or something. Like crazy. They're actually competing for $500,000 now, and in one winner, they're gonna have one winner for $500,000. Ooh! So these guys have taken these 40-year-olds and put them in a house and told them now they're gonna have an opportunity to get more money than they've ever seen in their
Steven's
life.
early 2000s memory is Megan Good.
Oh my God, Megan Good. Oh.
But Megan Good was mid 2000s.
I don't care.
Like Megan Good. So actually, Megan Good was apparently Megan Good apparently was acting as a kid. Apparently, she was in Friday. Apparently, she was one of the little kids at the ice cream on Friday. But I remember seeing her.
Honest, but yes, sir. Yes,
but I remember seeing her first on My Wife and Kids.
Good Lord.
As Junior's girlfriend, who got pregnant, and she quit the show because her character got pregnant, and she was super Christian, and she didn't want to do it.
Well, never mind, man. Listen, all I know is Megan Good is one of the sexiest humans on the planet, and I love her. She's always been good, so good, so good.
Yes, but she only has one facial expression.
I don't care. That's all I need. Just one.
I love how you tapped into your inner Gus right there.
I care. I make it good so damn fine. Are you playing? What? I don't care. I care about her acting right now.
No, not her acting. I've only seen her with one facial expression. I don't think I've ever seen her smile.
I don't care.
I don't think I've ever seen her smile.
She smiles. I seen it. She said beautiful in that one movie, and she was like, she smiled. I saw it.
What movie was that?
Fucking You Got Served.
Oh, I never saw that one. That's probably on the list. That'll be the next one on the list.
You Got Served is a cult classic, and it's horrible acting, but
it's a hood classic.
It's horrible acting. The worst acting you're ever gonna see. You're gonna hate that movie. I promise you. When you do that review, you're gonna be like, "Wow, this shit is really bad." Like really, like you'll love how bad it is. It's just that bad.
It's that bad. It's not like so bad. It's got a fucking end. It's just good.
No, you're gonna love it because of how bad it is. Like you'll appreciate how shitty, beautiful. Let's see, she gets it. But yeah, that movie is bad. Like it was I used to watch that shit like every day. I was coming home in high school. No, because I loved the dancing. I was a dancer, so I had the big ass.
I feel like a lot of people did, bro. If you were in dance at all, you were watching that shit.
Breathe in, breathe out.
I feel like
nail drop.
I feel like there are a lot of people.
I was out there setting it down. Pittsburgh, what up? Yeah, I was in there.
Oh, what's up, Pittsburgh?
Down.
Yeah, I feel. Yeah,
I'm up. They're like this. He hit that move and froze, and then they changed his face. They put the middle finger up. And then they changed his facial expression. They pushed his cheeks up and turned his head. I was like, this shit is crazy.
I feel like the two movies that motherfuckers had on DVD and played a lot in the early 2000s was You Got Served and Drumline. I feel like those were the two.
And Bad Boys 2. I watched that shit religiously every day.
That was a little bit later, but yes.
Bad Boys 2 was like 2003.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, like 2003.
You're right.
That shit took a long time. Huzzah.
You're right. I feel like those were the hood movies that everybody watched.
Yeah, I swear to God, I watched them just like every day. Like I knew Bad Boys
except me. So I never caught him. I never caught him.
Like, but listen, I'm trying to tell you that breathe in, breathe out. Man, it was going to now drop.
Can you still do all the moves?
If you turn on the movie, I can get with it.
You relearn it.
I can learn it quick because I swear to God, I watched them every fucking day. Like my sister probably knows the songs from that movie and doesn't even know that she knows them. Like I was playing something the other day. I was like, that's because I used to play it when you were a kid. She was like, I don't even know this song, but I know this song. I was like, you heard it a lot. Like I used to babysit you. You heard it a lot, like a whole lot. So
that happens to me every time I smoke weed.
Yeah,
I feel like I it does. Like if I smoke a shit ton of weed and I watch something, I feel like I remember all this. Maybe I did or didn't.
You Got Served is what we're talking about, Rachel. We're talking about You Got Served and how it was like.
So so the early 2000 movies then, because there's a lot. Because there's a lot of early 2000 movies I didn't see. I really wasn't, and it's funny because I actually worked in the movie theater in like 2002.
Why you so trash all the time? Why you trash like this?
No, so the movies I saw in early 2000s was I saw the time I worked there. I saw Monsters Inc. I saw Ocean's 11 a few times. I saw John Q, which was a trash ass movie, but
honestly, I've never seen John Q.
It was a terrible movie.
CJ,
it was a good concept. But the acting was as good as they could have done for most of the people there, but the actual execution was shit. When did Remember the Titans come out? Wasn't that like 2000?
I watched that like not too long ago.
Was it 2003? Was it that late? Because I feel like because that was a classic.
That was an instant classic.
That was a fucking classic.
I went on a rant the other week, like not the other week. It's been a while now. It was like January, but when I was watching all the shit before my life got flipped upside down, I like to take a minute, just sit right there and tell you how I became the principal of a town called Long Beach. But
You trying out for the new dramatic Fresh Prince show?
That's really lit
for the new Bel Air.
Did you see the preview?
I mean, I saw the original YouTube trailer that got picked up. I saw that. Yeah.
Did I show that to you? I might have showed that to you.
I don't know if you showed it to me or if it was one of the things that YouTube was like, no, you have to see this. Concur.
Concur, not conquer. See, I can't read.
Actually, it might be conquer. I think she spelled it wrong.
Concur. I think it's concur.
Concurs with two C's.
It's with a Q. I see a Q.
Yeah, that's conquer.
Okay,
that is conquer.
Take it back. You fuck you.
She actually does conquer. Apparently. I think she meant concur.
What was I saying? I'd like to take a minute.
Bel Air.
No, why was I saying that though? What I wrap all that? It was a reason though. It led from something.
Remember the Titans.
Oh yeah, January. So January, before everything got all crazy. Concur. Okay, so when we got everything together in January and we were watching all these movies, and by we I mean me, but I was watching all these damn movies. I went on this just tangent one day, and I was like, I need to see like every inspirational coach movie ever. So I watched The Way Back or whatever with Ben Affleck. I started there, and then I was like,
the newer one, yeah.
Then I was like, I need to see some like good versions of this because that movie sucked. So I was like, here we go. So I went and I watched Coach Carter. Coach Carter was decent. Coach Carter was decent. Samuel Jackson was on his game.
Coach Carter was decent.
He was not playing around. Identified the proper spell. She struggled.
But the problem with Coach Samuel wasn't in that movie as much as should have been. Probably.
I think he was.
To make it stronger.
When's the last time you watched
it? Sometime last year.
Try that again, but like make sure you break it this time. God damn it.
No, it's not. It's not. Sometime last year. It wasn't a bad movie.
You said sometime last year?
Yeah.
Oh, word. So we just this is black people.
It wasn't a bad. It was a good movie.
Shout out to whoever's on our YouTube right now. I see one person.
Yo, what's going on?
Whoever you are,
special. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I love you. Whoever you are, hearts from us.
Yeah, Coach Carter was a good movie, but Remember the Titans has like the whole script is requotable. Bro. Like everything is requotable.
And they had mad
left side.
Right side. Strong side. That's what it was.
Left side.
Strong side. Yeah, that's it.
Left and like who knows what the fuck that means? But then Denzel, but they're like, oh sorry. But they're like,
hey, look at that. Why you hit my computer chip, man? I'm touching my fucking chip.
I don't know.
Look. Malfunction.
Sunshine.
Yo, that motherfucker.
Sunshine.
The fact that he kissed him just to prove a point. Just to prove a point. Crazy. Like, he ain't even gay. He was like, no, I'm gonna do head blew up. I was like, oh my God.
But honestly, the fucking I forget who it was. I think it was Bertier. Who?
No, that car accident.
No. They were on the field and they did the thing and they got the hit against the super racist coach.
Smacking each other.
And then he goes over. He does this. Yeah. Nigga, you'd be ejected immediately. You're not, especially in the '60s. No, you're not like get the fuck out of here. Shut up. You're not doing that. You're not. This didn't happen. That didn't happen.
You get that off in the '60s. As a white man in the '60s.
Whoever did that, I think it was Bertier.
It was. He hit the dude. Because they let him through, I think, and homeboy flipped him or something. Mm-hmm. It was either that or he hit somebody. He was a defensive player. They were the defensive side. Right. So I don't remember exactly what happened.
They were left side, strong side.
Yeah. So he went over and was like
to the coach.
Yeah, but like he can get that off. But I'll tell you something. I forgot low key that he got in that car accident. And so that
you want to forget it because you want to forget it.
No, I forgot
because you don't want to remember that.
It might have been on purpose, but
you don't want to remember that shit.
That shit fucked me. I was like, damn, he didn't even get to playing the big game.
I've seen
And then he
clouds
died
and I've seen rain.
Man, it ruined me.
Oh,
because he was so happy and he speeds off. I'm like, no, this is a true story too. Damn.
And he died.
And he died early.
Died.
I was like, oh, they were best friends until he died. I'm like, oh God.
Because you got to remember,
then his mom was racist and she wasn't racist anymore because she had a black guy. I was like,
because you got to remember, a lot of times up until really maybe 20 years ago, if you were really injured like that, your body was gonna start to shut down eventually.
It's crazy you say,
and they couldn't really like sustain you.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
The way that they can now, you can live like a full ass, long ass life, right?
Yeah, no, that's true.
But
it's big true.
Especially late 60s like that. Yeah, he was probably gonna go before the 80s.
I don't know how to share that with everybody. I was about to, but I'm over it.
But yeah, man, that movie, that was a classic. We got our first peek at Hayden Panettiere.
Don't make
the
up
cheerleader.
Names and just talk to me about
the cheerleader from Heroes.
Oh, is that her?
The little girl.
Wait, who? Oh, she was the kid?
She was the little girl. She was the little girl.
What? I had no idea. I love her as an adult.
Yeah.
What?
She was the little girl.
Was fantastic in the
she was fantastic in that movie.
Yeah, she was great. I was like, yo, you know what's crazy?
When I first saw, I was like, she's a star. That's a star right there.
Crazy. I was she's a star in January, like I said, and I was like, damn. I wonder who this girl grew up to be because she was fucking great.
Hayden Panettiere.
Wow.
And by the way, Hayden Panettiere.
Hurricane Carter. Who the fuck is Hurricane Carter?
Oh, Hurricane.
Who's Hurricane?
The Denzel movie.
Oh, Hurricane Carter. During
hey, put me in here. Yeah. But love is gonna bust me out.
I don't like the way you're talking. Oh.
That movie was all right. That movie wasn't as good as it should have been. It was a little sappy. Home Runner, Strong Bad, Old School. I don't know if that was a movie. Was it a movie?
Old School was a movie.
Old School was a movie.
I don't know what the hell she said.
But yeah, she grew up to be the cheerleader in Hero. She did a couple other things.
That's crazy. Yo, you know what's crazy?
And then you know what happened to her?
No.
She got knocked up by Klitschko.
Who the fuck is Klitschko?
The MMA fighter. The
Vladimir?
big no, yes.
What?
That fucking giant. He's here. He's a giant. She's like down here.
I hate the stuff you know.
He knocked her. He knocked her up. She had a giant because he's a fucking giant. So she had a giant baby. Got postpartum depression. Left Hollywood and is now like she's doing okay now. She's doing better now, but she's not in Hollywood anymore. Her acting credits have gone.
Did you talk to her this week or something? Why do you know this?
Because I liked her. I liked her as an actress, and so I was like, "What happened to Hayden Panettiere? She was doing some pretty decent shit for a minute."
You're fucking creepy.
And then she got with Klitschko and disappeared. Like she just fucking disappeared.
Heroes was the shit.
Here's the
thing though.
That's what I'm talking about. I was like, "What happened to the cheerleader from Hero? Where did she go?"
Mad, though. This was making me mad. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been thinking about her the whole time, right? As you've been talking, and in my head, she's Kristen Dunst from Bring It On. But I know that's not her.
Yeah.
But I can't see her. I just see Kristen Dunst from Bring It On, and I'm like, that's not her. And I keep trying to like remember the cheerleader because I remember thinking, damn, this cheerleader's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I just can't grasp her face in my head right now. I want to search it, but this will stop, and that'll stop, and this will stop.
Yeah.
So I'd have to not get it, but it's driving me crazy because I can't see her. I just remember like the Asian dude being like, I must protect the cheerleader.
Save the cheerleader, save the world.
Right.
Save the cheerleader, save the world.
He is a stalker. It's true. Yeah.
This shit is right on her IMDb. This shit is not.
Why were you on it though?
Because I was wondering. Because you ever have those moments where you watch something and you're like, "Oh, yo, I did this with Drumline." Because Deidre from Drumline, I was
makes
like,
sense because you're watching a movie.
I was like, whatever happened to her? And I checked her IMDb and I was like, oh, she did like 5 things. The only good thing she did was Drumline, and she fucking disappeared.
Here's a question though.
Mm-hmm.
With her, was it something you would just watch that got you to watch it?
Hayden Panettiere?
Yes. Or was it just out of the blue?
What it was this was years ago. It was the revival of Heroes.
So when they came,
a couple years ago when they did the revival of Heroes, I was like, oh, whatever. I was like, what the fuck happened to Hayden Panettiere? I know she had the kid with Klitschko.
I'll let you get
but then like that was it.
Romano.
Like she just fucking disappeared, and yeah, she just fucking disappeared.
What up, bruh? Trey, no PK here. Oh, a crystal ball. Hey, 2 stars. Boom, 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 boom. Thank you, brother.
So yeah, she just you never like.
So if I'm watching Prime, right?
Mm-hmm.
Prime has that section where you can like click on a person's face.
Right.
That one I'll pull up and I'll actually watch it. Romano, you dope. I appreciate you, brother. That I'll do. I'll do that. But most of the time, unless it's like a show and there's some super gorgeous woman, and I'm like, who is that? I gotta know who that person is.
Right.
Click it. Steve, what the fuck is this book, man? I can't read that shit.
The black girl from Save the Last Dance, the one who got prettier
as Kerry Washington.
She got older.
That's Kerry Washington, bro.
Oh, she was in Save the Last Dance?
Yeah, she's the friend.
I never saw that movie.
You've never seen Save the Last Dance?
I've never seen that movie.
Oh my God, Romano,
I've never seen that movie.
Too, man. I'm gonna be in your live tomorrow. I promise I'll be in there. I don't have any diamonds yet, but I'll be there. But yo,
I've never seen that movie.
How do you not see Save the Last Dance?
I never saw the movie.
It's like one of my favorite movies.
I just never saw it. I just never. Wasn't that like the second Julia Stiles movie where she was with the black dude?
I'm trying to look at every camera
that basically killed her career.
I'm trying to look at every fucking camera.
That was Julia Stiles, right?
Yes.
That was like the. It was. I think it may have been the second one where Hollywood was like, she's been with too many.
You never seen Save the Last Dance?
She's been with too many. She's been with too many Negroes. Let's kill her career real quick.
She hasn't been with enough. That was fantastic. Yo, she killed this movie. She was doing ballet, and then she started doing hip hop, and she was killing it. She had the facial expressions, and then Darnell Jones was playing. Like, the fuck is wrong with you?
Just never saw it.
Oh, I hate you so much. Rachel, of course you saw it. You had to see it. Everybody's seen the movie except for fucking Brent.
Except for me. I've never seen it.
Yo, I feel so mad. Like, you ever feel like aggression? Like, yo, my eyes are red. You see him?
People seem to have that reaction whenever I've never seen some shit.
I'm so offended by this.
And if you knew, I'm a TV geek. I'm a television geek.
I don't care. Watch a movie.
I'm not a movie geek. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm going through your HBO Max.
Did you watch Justice League yet?
No, not yet.
Oh my God, I'm deleting you off that shit.
Not yet. I did see Kong versus Godzilla.
We're not punching you in the face. If you don't watch fucking Justice League, and I haven't even watched Kong yet. That came out like 3 days ago.
Right. I watched Kong versus Godzilla.
This fucking dude.
Dope movie.
Which one? Which one, Steve? We said a lot of movies. You got to be more definitive.
A lot of movies in a short period of time.
If you talk about Save the Last Dance, then yes, you're right. If you're talking about Justice League, yes, you're right again. And if you're talking about Kong versus Godzilla, I don't know. I have no idea.
Kong versus Godzilla.
Don't tell me anything about it. I don't hear what you say because you have a shitty opinion about most movies though. I've watched some of your reviews and I hate them. By the way, I still can't blow your shit up. It's just like the shot, but I try to still click on your shit on Facebook. It will not let me just go to the site like to watch it and blow it up. I'm like, what the fuck?
What do you mean?
When I click the app on my phone for whatever reason, when I click the link, it'll never let me just go to. You know how they say watch in app?
Oh,
that won't work anymore. Like on your links, whenever you send them to me, I'm like, I can't get it. Like,
I never do that.
You just watch it right there. Like it's tiny.
No, I click the thing and it goes to whatever. I guess you can. Maybe because I don't load the videos onto Facebook proper. Like I don't know how to necessarily do that.
It used to work because what I do basically once I click that, it takes me to YouTube, right? Mm-hmm. It actually takes me to the YouTube link, and then once I get that, I can throw it to my TV. So then I'm watching whatever. If I'm like cleaning or whatever, and it's like, all right, that works.
The Naked Gun 33 1/3.
Rachel, you didn't watch Justice League. Stop bullshitting. You definitely did.
Watch The Flash, Justice League. Watch The Flash, the series.
I love Flash, the series. We were talking about that the other day.
I watched it to a point and I kind of fell off. Once you
kind of fell off in life too.
Once their daughter showed up,
season 6, season 5, season 6.
Yeah, and it had nothing to do with their daughter. It had everything to do with the rest of the show.
You didn't like the way they were dealing with her?
Here's
my problem.
I got sick of Isis. Like I hated the way they wrote her.
Her name is Iris.
I hated the way they wrote her. Barry continuously going back in time to save his mother, but not save his mother, but save his that shit.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
I moved on to Black Lightning.
Yuck. Listen, here's the thing.
Black Lightning's a better written show.
I've heard bad things about that show.
It's a CW show, so it has its moments.
Naked Gun, first off, relax. Second off, fucking Flash, right? My biggest issue with that season was the connection they had to the daughter. Because you didn't have her.
Well, when she showed up, I stopped watching. Because that was like the season finale of that.
That's a stranger. Mm-hmm. So the season you didn't watch.
And actually, I think
it's a connection. Too strong.
I think that season was like the last season on Netflix at the time.
Yeah.
And so I just moved on to another show and I just never came back.
Go back, but you'll be annoyed for like the first season, the next season.
That's a running theme with the Flash. You get annoyed with that fucking show.
I love the Flash. Me and my uncle were talking about it the other day.
You're fucking annoyed with the Flash.
It's fantastic. I gotta look like all these cameras. I keep like going around.
Oh, and I started watching Arrow. Is what happened. I got caught up in Diggle. I got caught up in Diggle flexing all the fucking time.
Fucking strong, man. Diggle.
Let me tell you something, Barry.
What are y'all binging right now?
Let me reach for this pin, Barry.
I did this that one week.
Fucking
I looked
Diggle.
at Diesel. Let me see.
I want to look like Diggle. That's why I'm going to. That's why I'm working out so hard. I want to look like Diggle.
Barry's perfect. Trey, you get this Philistine. That's right. I'm gonna hit him in the head with something.
Barry needs to decide if he's gonna let his mama die or not.
Listen,
is what needs to happen.
He decided.
He kept going back. Oh, I gotta let her die. No, I gotta save her. No, shut up.
Yeah, but you destroyed the whole
Figure
world.
this shit out.
But you destroyed the whole
and stop fucking with the timeline, Barry.
What would you do?
Stop fucking with the timeline, Barry.
How do you not understand that conflict?
Stop fucking with the timeline, Barry.
Okay, wait.
Because every time he fucks with the timeline, he fucks it up.
He does.
Stop fucking with the timeline, Barry.
But that's fun though for TV, by the way. But also, here's the question: have you seen Flashpoint Paradox, the movie, the cartoon?
Is that on
HBO Max too? Yeah.
I'm getting to that. I'm starting to do the cartoons. I've started watching the cartoons. I've started watching the cartoons.
Yo, what's wrong with you, dude?
I've started watching the cartoons. It's on my list.
Them quicker. I don't give a fuck what you're doing. Like, get to it. I don't know. Fuck that. I smack this shit down, bro. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of all this shit.
Fucking
that shit is so fire. Flashpoint Paradox is so fire. I'm tempted to like turn this shit off and make you watch it right now. It's so fire. Good on you. It's your mom, fool. See, that's what I'm saying.
Then let her live. Then stop stopping yourself from letting her live. Then.
But then you destroyed how do we even get her podcast?
Pick a fucking lane. Pick a lane, Barry. Pick a goddamn lane. You gonna do it or you not? Pick a goddamn lane.
But when you second guess it, if you see the whole world blowing up,
you made your choice.
You can go back. You're still fast.
Then don't.
That's the problem, though.
Fucking don't.
When you see the whole world burning,
then fucking don't.
Oh, that's so tough. That's so tough.
Do or do not, motherfucker. I don't pick one.
I feel like I don't know what I would do either. I feel like I would be massively like torn because like I love my mom to death. We got a great relationship, except for like recently because she gets on my fucking nerves recently. But it's cool. I love her still. She's emotional.
Cue her calling your phone right now.
She better not call me. Tia better have told her. If Tia didn't tell her and she calls me, I'm telling you, I'm letting it out on her. But here's the thing. You're torn because you love this person, right?
Yes.
There's this great relationship. But then if you see the whole fucking world burning, it's like, how can I save her when everybody else dies?
Okay.
It's so problematic.
Okay. So then you go back and you fix it. Okay. So you go back and you stop that.
Conundrum. Exactly.
Then you go back and, it stopped. Oh, we may have reached the limit. I think IG, the stupid IG limit.
That's dumb.
It's fucking stupid.
God damn IG. What the hell? What do I just press it? I just press the button?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll press the
button. Or go to live.
Hold
on. Scroll the thing over to live and then press it again. Bet. Yo, Wimby, we live?
Hey guys, we're back. Sorry about that. Brent's phone was not prepared for that.
Fucking IG.
Oh, goddamn, I look old up close. What the hell? No, we don't use imperfections. Get my Beagle filters. Get back over here.
That's 2021. 20 spelled out and 21 behind it.
I didn't like the way this shit
fucking
looked.
album
I
shit.
didn't feel like I was pretty right there.
Welcome back, Jason Oliver. What's going on, Jason Oliver?
Jason, what up?
Steven. Oh, Matt is back.
Steve, what up? Matt, what's happening? Damn, we got 4.
What's going on, Matt? Welcome back to the podcast, kind of.
Y'all just jumping in here. Who else came back? It was one more person. There's 4 in there.
Yeah, there's 4 in here.
Was it Pittsburgh? I didn't see.
Possibly. Jason Oliver, Steven Sykes, Matt. That's 3. Okay.
Bruno's back.
Anyway,
Bruno. But okay. So here we go.
Drop Dead Brent. Yeah. Okay. We'll do.
That. Yes.
I'm getting on that.
Matt, let them know, bro. Where were we at? How do we get here? How do we get here?
When I drop dead, you pick me up. Oh, you can't because you got a hernia. Oh.
He talked about his hernia. Okay, Matt, I'm sorry about that. You don't have to take that from him. He's a piece of shit. I'm sorry.
Yes, we were talking about fucking DC TV shows,
brother.
And shit.
So yes, that's the thing. So with The Flash.
Okay, fine. So
no,
then
we was talking about the movies. We was talking about the Flashpoint Paradox, the conundrum. That's what it was. That's what we just.
So you go back and you don't save your mom because the rest of the world burns. Okay, fine. Then don't go back again. Then that's it.
But what if you can't?
Then don't go. Then don't go. Yes. Then don't go back again.
You can't help it.
You did the thing that you did the first time with good reason. Then you had to go back and fix it for good reason. There's no reason to go back again.
But you got to see.
You know the outcome.
It's too tough, man. It's too tough.
Stay in your lane and fight Gorilla Grodd in this timeline.
First of all, the Gorilla Grodd they got on that show is dope.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Gorilla Grodd.
Shark dude. What is his name? King Shark. King Shark also looks amazing on that show. My only problem with Gorilla Grodd, this has always been my problem with Gorilla Grodd, is the fact that Marvel made Black Panther and made him a king, and he's smart, and he's in Africa, and he's a genius. And DC came out with a gorilla that lives in Africa that's super smart. And, I always found that racist as fuck. I always felt like it was some racist stuff, undertones there. Because the fact that, that was one of the slurs they used to throw at black people about being a monkey. And then the fact that one company creates a king that's very smart and massively powerful. And then the other company creates a gorilla with the same type setup. Felt a little racist in that time span.
I've tried to figure out how to save Mom Dukes.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough though, because he saved her. And then the world got fucked up. She was there, but then everything was bad. In Flashpoint Paradox that Brent hasn't seen because he's a dickhead. In that movie, he saves her unintentionally. It wasn't on purpose. He just happened to move through time. It wasn't on purpose. This one, I don't know if he did it on purpose to start. He just kind of landed there. So maybe it was similar. Maybe it was almost the same.
In the DC show?
Yeah.
He did it intentionally.
He didn't know he could do that, though. Did he? Did he know he could do that already?
I think something happened and he ran back to the moment that she died. And then he's like, yo, I went back to the moment my mom died and he saved her.
So you've been more of a DC fan. So, Jason, for me, right, I was a DC fan coming up. That was always my thing. I loved Batman. I loved Superman cartoon. I love those cartoons. But Batman was my guy. Spider-Man was my guy and Batman was
Batman
my guy.
cartoon was always the lineage of Batman cartoons
is legendary.
Is fucking great.
Yeah. And Spider-Man too. They had a nice run early, and then they had since then. Even then, though, they've had some that are not bad. Same with Batman. They've had some that are not bad. Grown up.
And the newer Batman movies aren't bad.
No.
I watched The Killing Joke, which is another one that I reviewed.
You've seen that, but you haven't seen Flashpoint?
I'm starting the DC.
Why are you starting from where you started? Can I just give you some lists and you just watch them? The Killing Joke would have been on that list, by the way. That movie is awesome. But I almost hit you in the face with this, Brent. Oh my God.
I liked everything in that. I liked everything in Killing Joke except the story. I like the acting, I like the animation, I like the action. What's wrong
with the story?
I thought the story was kind of lame. We spent way too long on Barbara Gordon and fucking Batman.
First of all,
way too long on Barbara Gordon fucking Batman. That shit was whack.
Stop putting out personal information.
Oh, we got somebody else over here on the live stream, and we got a thumbs up. Must be the money. Appreciate you.
That's more interactive.
Like, share, subscribe. Fucking give us a chat. We can see your chats here, so hit us with the chats, and we'll interact with you like we're interacting with everybody else. Flashpoint was lit.
So here's the thing: Steve is saying too much personal shit. That's number one. He's talking about me having Spider-Man shoes. That's none of his business. Number two, I had the web shooters too. If you're gonna talk about the shoes, you got to talk about the web shooters. I sprayed my mom's whole room up.
I forget who did it.
Who did what?
It may have been me. I forget who, but my homeboy Kieran was going on DJ Disc Pistol.
Hell yeah, Jason.
He, for his 12th birthday, he got the web shooters.
Oh, I had them. Listen, I had them both.
And we had the sleepovers at his house for his birthday, and man, those are going all over the place.
Listen, that's my mom's room.
Fun.
She bought them for me. She didn't know what she got herself into. She came home from work. Man, I was in that. I'm gonna swing. I swear to God, I'm gonna swing.
Yeah.
Yo, in her room, not my room. I webbed her room up. She was like, "This is amazing." Steve, stop laughing. She was like, "This is amazing," but then she was like, "Clean this shit up."
Yeah, right.
Because I put them everywhere.
Right.
It was nuts. We did it at my aunt's house too, but it was a silly string at that point. It wasn't like the actual web shooter. But man, I swore I was like, when I got that shit, I felt so powerful, Brent. I was like, I finally got it. Because as soon as I would do it, it was. I'm like, yes, YouTube, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen. So You got the water gun version?
There was a water gun version with the pump? Probably. There always is. There's always a water, or at least back in the 90s, there was always a water gun.
He said Flashpoint is lit. That's very true. And also he said Batman the Animated Series was the shit. Like that was one of his favorites. Which is
Silly String still a thing that Silly String will never die.
Yeah, it can't die. It's all
Silly String will never go away.
Yeah, it's 100% a party.
Silly String is always there. I
ain't myself like
actually there's a couple other people I want to invite to this shit.
Why you still inviting people?
Just cause.
Put a mask on.
What the fuck was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I can't remember what the hell I was gonna say.
Brent, look at my phone.
My face doesn't change. Oh, now it's you. This motherfucker here. Actually, I won't invite anybody else. You're right. We've done this for long enough.
That was funny. This motherfucker turned into a whole Japanese character. Anime character Brent. That was hilarious.
I forget what the hell I was gonna say.
I don't know. How do we even get here, Brent?
How did we even get here?
I don't know, but the AC feels good now. Doesn't it feel better in here?
A little bit.
Yeah, I'm not sweating no more. Neither are you. I can see your forehead. We look good now.
Yeah. I stopped moving. I was moving pretty fast I stopped moving.
Motherfucker was in here like, ready to get it started. Oh, get it. Get it. Let's see here. Damn nostalgia. Miss my childhood. Yo,
don't
Jason,
we all?
For real, bro. Like the childhood versions of it was beautiful, man. It was a great thing. Like those. First off, I'm so happy for Disney Plus.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna invite my people. Keep talking.
For Disney Plus for having Marvel, I think that's fantastic. Like I'm so happy about that. Vic, what up? I'm so happy about that because they fucking brought back. I got to watch all of X-Men. I got to watch all of Spider-Man. And I got to now on the flip side of it with having HBO have all the contracts with DC. Now you're getting to see all of those movies again and all those cartoons again because they got the animated series for Batman, the animated series for Superman. It's so much dope shit on HBO Max. Like it's my favorite app right now, to be honest. And I think I can speak for Brent too by saying that. I think it's his favorite app at the moment. Is that
HBO Max?
Yeah. Batman Beyond I started watching the other day.
Man,
fire.
Is that not fan-fucking
It's so fire. Even now, it's still fire. I'm watching Superman animated series. Like I got a bunch of those that I'm just into. So it's been lit, man. It's been really, really lit. Like I love it. Also, I'm at 2 stars over here. Hey, Romano hit me with that crystal ball. I got 100 minions. Let's go. Hey, Bio, what up? Ain't nobody over here no more, but what up though? Hey. Brent, I can't talk to them if you're covering the words up. Just send it already.
What the hell?
Damn.
Maybe I didn't add him.
Brent, I can't see the comments.
I should have.
Who am I talking to, Brent? Damn. This guy's the worst.
Shut up.
Nugent, what up? I can't say your first name, so I'm gonna just say Nugent. Wait, Min Nugent. What's happening? Oh, we're back. Any comments?
Michelangelo made pizza look so good. He really did.
Wait, what did Matt say? If we talk, man.
If we're talking childhood, we all agree that Ninja Turtles was amazing as well. Yo, Ninja Turtles was the shit.
Here's the thing, though. No, we got those. Here's the thing. I never really watched Ninja Turtles. I'm a little too young for that. Like, I'm right outside of that pocket.
No, but Ninja Turtles always comes back every, 5-10 years.
But if you're not into it.
And it's always dope.
But if you weren't into it, then you never go back for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Power Rangers came back, and I went and saw that because I love Power Rangers as a kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Spider-Man comes back. I go and watch those cartoons because it was my shit as a kid. Same thing with Batman. Those little cartoons pop up, and I'll watch them. Ninja Turtles was never my shit. Like, I'm a little too young for that because my cousin Lane, same year as you, I realized, and born a little after you, so younger than you as well, like me, a lot younger. But he's only a couple months. But here's the thing. It just doesn't quite mesh for me. Like, I just doesn't do it for me. Like Ninja Turtles, I'm like, I love the game though. Not the cartoon, the game from Chuck E. Cheese back in the day. That game was amazing.
Where he had to save April? That shit was legendary.
So.
That shit was legendary.
I actually bought that on I bought X-Men. I bought X-Men was set up the same way.
X-Men, Ninja Turtles, and what was the Simpsons?
I had pizza last night.
Were the 3 that were fucking amazing.
Oh, the arcade game was ridiculous, Jason.
Arcade game was fucking legendary.
Rachel, what are you saying right to? What are you saying right to? The Ninja Turtles or pizza?
Both.
I got the original Ninja Turtles series on DVD. It came in the van and everything. Oh wow, that's dope.
So the original Ninja Turtle series was dope. The new one that they did in like 2000s
Movie
was
or
cartoon show. That was also dope.
Never saw it.
That was also dope. I'm not a fan of the new Nickelodeon shit.
I
Like
figured you were talking about pizza.
the animation on the new one looks like shit. But
you
know,
always talk about the wrong thing.
Ninja Turtles is always dope.
Pittsburgh, what's wrong with you? Like you always talk about the wrong thing. Like you talking about pizza when we're talking about Ninja Turtles. It's not about the pizza. It's about Ninja Turtles. Okay, you're focusing on the wrong thing. Would you tell her? You're talking about Ninja Turtles, not pizza.
If you're talking about Ninja Turtles, you are talking about pizza.
Oh my God.
Honestly, yo,
why are you this guy?
Honest, you really are.
Question: have you had
really
Chuck E. Cheese pizza?
Yes.
Is it not the best shit in the world?
It's fucking amazing.
Thank you. Okay, because she thinks
Pizza Hut pizza is fucking amazing. Or not Pizza Hut. Chuck E. Cheese pizza is fucking amazing. Motherfuckers slept on pizza on Chuck E. Cheese pizza. It was actually fucking dope.
Very delicious.
It really was.
Best cheese on any pizza I've probably ever had.
Fucking ridiculous.
I tried to tell her this. She
like and you know what was weird is that they just now figured out to do takeout for fucking.
They have takeout?
Yes.
You even gotta have a kid.
Well, I mean, it's
prior to COVID.
Prior to them filing for bankruptcy. Actually, I think they still. If there's
one downtown still there or no?
No, that one's closed. But there's one that is. I know the one in Redondo Beach. I think is still open.
Ninja Turtles
for takeout pizza.
Killed by Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon killed the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, that's where their new show is, and it looks like trash. It looks like trash, and the fucking.
She said,
and the story.
I wanted pizza by the end of the episode. So angry. You didn't break your neck yet. What do
you want me to?
There's one in the orange by me.
Yeah.
What? Oh, one in the orange.
Chuck E. Cheese.
I got it. I had to think about that in travel terms.
Start to break your neck.
What about Double Dragons?
The cartoon or the video game?
Video game.
I don't know that I ever saw a Double Dragon video game any place where I was.
It was lit.
For some reason, I never saw it.
It was lit. Double Dragon video game was fire. I only played it.
I don't think I ever saw it.
So one of my mom's best friends, right? Her son had it. I don't even remember what system we were playing on. Maybe Nintendo, because I didn't have Nintendo. I had Sega. I would think it's Nintendo because I never got it, but I loved it. Man, I'll go over there. We'd be like burning through this game, and they'd be like, "All right, time to go." I'm like, "No, we almost won."
I don't think I ever saw the arcade game. I don't think anybody I knew had the console game.
Papa John's so complicated. Yes, it's so complicated.
Yeah,
because he can't stop saying the N-word. He won't stop. He can't stop it. He went to therapy. He can't stop. Won't stop. Yo, he tried to go to therapy to stop saying the N-word.
You make my day.
Cambodian breast milk. You know how racist you have to be to go to therapy to stop saying the N-word and mean it. Like you don't even mean to be racist.
Millionaire racist.
That's different. No, that shit.
Millionaire, billionaire racist.
You know how racist you have to be.
So with that said, I wonder what Eve's like.
You like Double Dragon, Matt?
I wonder what Eve's life is like around those billionaires.
I gotta hit all the cameras again. What? Double Dragon was amazing. Are you talking about the game? Or are you talking about the cartoon? Because I don't know about the cartoon.
The cartoon
game was lit.
I watched the cartoon, but it was kind of trash. But it did have a dope fucking theme song.
Rachel, nobody likes garlic shit. Stop.
The Double Dragon cartoon show did have a dope
Jason
theme song.
All right. As long as one person gets it,
So here's a question.
You broke my heart, man. I thought I liked you.
Here's a question for you.
He said the game.
I never played.
He said the game.
I can't help you. I never played the game.
Yo, what's wrong with you?
I never played the game.
I talked to this man for like an hour on Skype one time.
I remember.
And I thought he was cool.
I can't help. I don't know one way or the other. I never played the game.
He's never coming back on the show. It's over. It's over. You're done.
He's been campaigning to come back on too.
He's not.
He's been campaigning to come back on.
He's never coming back after this shit.
I never played the game.
I can't believe it.
Okay. All right.
Why not? What's your problem?
I'm sorry I couldn't get into this game.
Your show was mad. Okay, I'm okay with that.
Correct.
You're
not wrong about the show.
The game was set up like X-Men.
Jason, do you remember that shitty fucking movie they did? Do you remember the shitty fucking Double Dragon movie?
Man, Rachel, you don't know nothing
with Scott, what's his name from Party of Five?
We got over
that terrible piece of shit.
What's up, sweet ma?
Yeah. Okay. So here's a question. So you're talking about me about movies. What movie have you never seen that you should have seen?
There was a bunch of them. Remember, I started watching them this year. It was fucking Malcolm X. I had never seen Malcolm X. I had never seen
Hold on. You want to talk to me about Save the Last Dance?
It's not bad.
Motherfucker, you've never seen Malcolm. You've never seen X?
I'm not done yet. It's gonna get worse. Poetic Justice? Or not Poetic Justice. No, I'm sorry. That's not it. That's not what I meant. I didn't mean Poetic Justice. I've seen Poetic Justice. It was
now, mind you, I saw
Pulp Fiction. Sorry,
I saw Poetic Justice when it came out,
Pulp Fiction.
and I remember not particularly liking it. I'd have to watch it again. I remember not particularly liking it when it came out. I'll watch it again though. You said Pulp Fiction. You've never seen Pulp Fiction?
No, I've seen it now. I've seen it now.
Okay.
I'm saying I hadn't seen it until this year. And what's the genre? Wesley Snipes.
Blade.
I be handing out turkeys like Nino Brown, baby.
Oh, New Jack City.
New Jack City. I had never seen New Jack City. I saw all of those in January before my life got all fucked up.
Man.
I've even seen Matt. Listen,
and Matt is the white.
Matt, listen. I saw
the only person I know that's whiter than Matt is Evan.
Listen, I saw bits and pieces of it. I just had never. How you doing? What's happening? I had never personally seen it. You know what I'm saying? Like I got it now as an adult, and it's more impactful now. To be perfect, you are sympathetic.
Have you seen Judas and the Black Messiah?
Hell yeah.
What'd you think?
I loved it, but I hated it because of the same reasons that most people would hate it, because that was some traitor shit. But
I thought Brother Lakeith was a little overboard, was a little heavy-handed in his performance.
You thought so?
I thought so.
I didn't think so.
But overall, I liked the movie. And while we're talking about it, I think if the chick that plays the wife doesn't get better shit, then Hollywood is fucking up.
Which one? Who played the wife? Trying to think.
She played the wife. She was pregnant at the end.
Who played the wife? I can't remember.
Like, she doesn't have a name yet.
Oh, okay.
But she was dope in the movie.
She killed it.
She was dope in the movie, and it's like Hollywood needs to take notice of her and get her in some shit.
Matt said, "Don't insult me like that. Call him the whitest person other than
Evan. Like, come on, bro.
Evan. I don't know who Evan is. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, we decided.
Now, to be fair, that he's saying that because Evan is like translucent.
He's burning you down, Matt. You gonna take that?
He's saying that because Evan is basically a skinny Seamus.
We still keeping our audience.
It's Seamus without
on YouTube. So does YouTube
without muscles?
When you go live on YouTube, does it just tell you how many people have been in there, or does it say the people that are staying? Because if the people are staying, then we have 2 people that have just been here the entire time.
I think it's
just how many have been
staying.
You think staying? Okay.
I can't remember.
I want to tell somebody to leave just to see, but I don't want to leave.
Don't share.
Hey, get the fuck out and come back so I can know if you were really there.
Yeah.
You. Appreciate you over here.
Yo, what you busy tomorrow?
Yes. What time?
I mean, I'm asking because it's 10:30.
Oh, you mean I didn't even know it was 10:30, but I'm fine. I'll be good.
You good?
Yeah, I figured it out. It's all good. I like podcasting.
Pretty much, and the red hair. Yeah. Oh yeah, he doesn't have the red hair.
Matt, you don't even like Double Dragon. Nobody cares what you think anymore.
I've never seen. I can't talk to you about Double Dragon. I've never seen it.
Almost punched you in the face.
Let's see. Early 2000 shit. Early 2000 shit. Oh, speaking of early 2000 shit, you know what I started watching again on HBO Max?
What's that?
Reno 911.
I've never watched Reno 911.
It's fucking funny.
Is it on HBO Max?
It's on. Apparently, it's on HBO Max.
They have the comedy stuff. They have everything, man. Let's say 1 a.m. in New York. Hey, man, listen. That's perfectly okay.
Brooklyn.
Y'all don't even close clubs till like 7 a.m. when the world's normal. So you're good. You can stay
right.
forever.
Yeah, get used to that. If the world's opening back up in New York,
talking about early
your shit better be. Your shit.
90s.
New York and Vegas are the only 24-hour cities in the world.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah. Why are my eyes getting worse as it goes? Oh, East Coast. Shots fired. Were there shots fired on the East Coast?
Maybe.
I don't feel like there were any shots fired.
So speaking of shots fired on the East Coast, I was at the gym the other day, and fucking YouTube. I went ahead and buckled and bought YouTube Premium because I got sick of the fucking ads.
You finally did it.
I had to.
How much do you love it?
I fucking had to.
How much do you love it?
I had to.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
I'm so. I can't even.
It's the greatest shit you ever did, right?
It was like taking a weight off my shoulders.
I know.
Of all the fucking ads.
Yeah,
I was so done
because they come up
fucking
crazy
ads.
now. Like
I was so fucking done with the goddamn ads.
Right. I tried to watch Snowfall. I told you on Hulu, And my boy had told me about it. I was like, I'm gonna check this out. And then I started watching it, and I was like,
you see the Reno 911 movie? I actually did, and I remember liking it.
I never saw the movie.
So Reno 9, and I think The Rock was in it, right? Because they were in Miami.
The Rock's in it?
Yeah, because it was Reno 911, and they went to Miami for a police conference. And I think the big bad of that movie blew up everything, like all the police or whatever. And so the Reno 911 gang had to solve the mystery.
Yeah, I don't
and like solve the crime. And I think The Rock was in it. And I think they ended up killing The Rock in like the first 5 minutes.
I just remember it.
like in the other guys.
I was watching that tomorrow.
Like in the other guys.
God,
but it was funny. I remember liking it. I just haven't seen it in a while.
Okay, so I'm gonna do something that never happens on this podcast. Thank you. Have a good night. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm gonna do something that never happens. I'm actually gonna take a restroom break. I'm gonna run off and take a leak. You can cut promo for a second, but I gotta run.
Okay.
I'm gonna leak. You do something dope.
What the hell was I talking about?
You're talking about The Rock getting killed in the first.
No, before that.
Before that. How do we even get here?
2000, probably something 2000s ish.
Something. Can you hand me? Never mind. It's right here. We're gonna have to set this up because my camera's dying on this side, on Ego Live side.
Yeah, I know.
Here we go.
Oh, this again.
Hey, stop eating. Bigo, I'm setting you up. Don't
You're
worry.
gonna fuck up your cable like that, by the way, by pinching it like that.
I'm rich. Don't worry.
What you need to do is you need to get one of those. And actually, that came with the thing. And I saw the receipt. Apparently, I've been overpricing the tripod I got with the light and everything. Apparently, I only paid like $35 for it on Amazon.
Got a nice little deal.
Yeah. So
do this without ruining it. Listen.
I don't know.
There we go. That's perfect. God damn it.
Just tilt it up. Go.
I'm gonna ruin it.
What the fuck was I talking about? Doesn't matter. Early 2000 something. I can't fucking remember. Hold on. What's going on over yonder? What's your opinion on the Tupac? Oh, I was talking about Tupac. I never saw the Tupac movie. I know he says it's terrible. I never saw the Tupac movie. I never saw the Biggie movie. What I do remember though with Tupac, Tupac was in Poetic Justice too. He was in A Different World too, right? With Jada. So I remember. So I was at the gym the other day, and I put on Hit 'Em Up just because I was trying to get angry. I was trying to get angry at these weights. I was trying to fuck these weights up. That's why I fucked your wife, you fat motherfucker. I was like, yeah, come on. And it just kind of kept going on a Tupac loop, on a Tupac playlist. And then it started getting into the song with the music. And I'll say this when like it started getting all the Tupac shit. And I was like, damn, Tupac is really going in hard. Like, damn, I forgot how much Tupac hated everybody. Like, I forgot how much Tupac hated everybody. It was LOL, Trey. I agree. Jason agrees with you that Tupac movie sucked.
It wasn't real. Nothing was legit.
I forgot how much Tupac hated everybody because they started going in on.
I hate everybody too.
So they started playing the song where Tupac has the parody of Puffy and Biggie.
Yeah.
West Side. Yeah, where it's like, hey, Pac, I'm glad that you back. Yeah, I bet you. Why don't you answer that motherfucker? Like the music video where he's like, why don't you answer that motherfucker?
Like Biggie.
Yeah.
I didn't like that shit. I'm way too East Coast for that shit.
And apparently he went in on Lauryn Hill.
Did he?
And apparently,
I know he went in Nas.
in one of his songs, he went on the fucking. I was like, Jesus, Pac, like what the fuck?
Pac did not.
Like, damn.
All right, let's see. Try to tilt this. So, Mike, what up? Or like this. What else we got over? Tupac movie was bad. Just because they kept changing shit. Like it was like, man, my lips way too fucking moisturized. Too many lights in here for my lips to be that moisturized. Something on my beard. The Tupac. That's Brent. The Tupac movie was it's bad when you have a movie and you show it and then like the people that are featured in a biography are like, that's not what happened.
Right.
That's not what happened. Like Jada. It was a scene with the.
I mean, that happens with biopics. Like you can only do so much.
Is it biopic or biopic?
Motherfuckers now are saying biopic and fuck those people. It's biopic. Biographic picture.
Biopic sounds really dope.
It sounds fucking terrible.
That shit sounds
It's
fantastic.
biopic.
You can say biopic.
It's biopic, you pretentious fuck. It's biopic.
You can say biopic.
You hipster asshole. It's fucking biopic.
That's acceptable. Hey, everybody on Bigo, this is it. There's nobody here right now anyway, so I'm gonna leave.
Saying biopic is like saying Tupac. Like, no, it's Tupac, motherfucker. Like, what the fuck? Fuck you.
I was like, who was Tupac?
Yo, you know what? Speaking of early 2000 shit, and speaking of Tupac and rap, you know what I watched the other day on YouTube?
What's that?
The fucking Up in Smoke tour.
I remember that, but I don't know why.
The Up in Smoke tour concert with M and Dre and Snoop and West Side Connection and D12 and all them.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, that was a dope. I remember that shit, and I was like, "That's dope." Although I don't think it had the full version, but funnily enough, on YouTube they do. They have whatever version they have. YouTube hasn't figured out that they have titties all over that shit.
What are titties? What are titties?
On the fucking Up in Smoke tour.
Oh yeah, titties.
That because apparently that concert, I guess they filmed it for the DVD or whatever, and I saw it whenever it came out.
Well, titties.
But then like,
let titties just do their thing, because they're titties. They're supposed to be everywhere.
Always.
This is so much more comfortable for me on my side now that Bigo's closed.
Yeah.
So that's the first one to go down. I had it charged too. My phone died quick, and it was on night mode. It still died quick.
I hope I hope DMX recovery goes well. Yeah.
Yeah.
We all do.
DMX, man. He's so legendary.
I guess we can go into that now. My good vibes for the week.
Good vibes.
My good vibes of the week. My good vibes of the week go to the dog. You know what I mean? Go to the dog. You know? Put a dog on a leash, dog's gonna bite. Put a dog in a ring, dog's gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? What? Like for all the shit DMX has done, like, say what you will about hip hop, say what you will about motherfuckers in hip hop or whatever. X apparently really lived that shit.
X is that dude.
Like X,
he's rapping about his life.
X is crazy.
Yeah.
X has done some dirt.
Yeah.
X is probably not the shining pinnacle of a human being.
He is.
Right?
He's a shining pinnacle.
But, you can't deny his talent. You can't deny what he his impact on the business.
What?
You know what I'm saying? And good vibes only to the dog. Good vibes only to the dog.
Him? Why she has what?
Drug overdose.
He OD? When?
Like last week.
He was just doing a prayer.
Like this past week. He does a prayer all the time. Like
he did it in Times Square though. Because
like this past week, drug overdose. He was found.
What the fuck?
Drug overdose. He was found. He was on and off life support. Right now, apparently, he's off life support. They're saying the latest update I heard
him like 2 days ago.
Latest update I heard he was in like a vegetative state.
What the fuck? He was just doing a prayer in Times Square.
Apparently he's going back and forth to.
Yo, I'm so shocked by this.
Doing better and not doing better.
I was just watching clips of him.
No, he went down like maybe 2 or 3 days ago.
I just was watching clips 2 or 3 days ago at Times Square because he was marching with Rihanna was out marching and he was out marching.
Yeah,
and it was the same. Like he did a prayer at the end of whatever. Maybe that's why they were posting those clips. I don't know. But
what's his latest status? Yeah, but we all listen to it. I think
that's crazy.
Yeah. So initially,
I don't know.
Initially, we knew that he was in the hospital for an OD. Then people on Twitter were jumping the gun and saying he died. Then his attorney, then his press people were like, he didn't die. He's off life support and he's doing a little bit better.
That's Twitter.
And then there was a picture of him holding up the peace sign in the hospital bed. And then there was a report that he's off the stuff, but he's not, or he's off the ventilator or whatever, but he's not doing as well as he wants to. The latest that I heard was that he was in a vegetative state. I don't know how true that is, but I also heard that his apparently 15 kids all rushed to the hospital and are like saying their goodbyes right now. So I don't know. We don't know. As of I don't know.
This is not the time to do this.
Last time I saw he's still alive. So my good vibes go to the dog.
I'm gonna mirror that.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I love DMX. I'm a rapper.
And ironically enough, this past week before all that news broke, I was bumping the dog in the fucking gym. Like that shit is hype. That shit is hype music.
I just know he was on Versus a couple months ago and killed it. Like
I think it was more near the beginning of the pandemic. He was one of the first ones. Him and Snoop, right?
Super early in it. Yeah,
super early.
No, not super early. Not super early.
It was early.
No, because they were in the same room. It was one of the big ones, but that was when they transitioned. Probably like maybe about 6 months ago now. Like earlier, about this time last year, they started doing Versus. They made it a thing official.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was about June, maybe July.
Okay.
Somewhere around there.
Okay.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like him and Snoop doing that shit was crazy, but that's nuts. Slipping is my shit. Yeah, slipping, fall, can't get up. That's man. Listen, I got one question. Side note, away from all this. How's that backwards?
Damned if I know.
Okay.
This is the first time I've done it on our channel.
Yeah.
I usually when I do it on mine, I have a streaming thing, OBS. I just didn't have the time to set it up for our channel.
Okay.
So I'm going straight off the YouTube shit right now. So I don't know what they're doing over there.
It's just disturbing me. We're in the right spots, but the words are backwards.
Yeah.
Because it feels like I should be on that side.
I don't fucking know.
I don't either.
I'll figure it out later.
Right, just making sure.
Yeah.
My good vibes. I gotta double down and just give it to X because I fucking love X, man. He's so dope.
He gonna give it to you.
He's so underrated. Yeah, he's so underrated, man. He's like such a dope rapper that people just don't appreciate on that level. And I think some do, but not the way they should. Because he was. You gotta remember when they did the what is that tour called? Oh man, Backstage. Is it Backstage with him and Jay and Ja Rule and all of them? Mm-hmm. I can't remember what that.
He did do a tour.
He did a tour with them. But this is the thing: him and Jay-Z were flipping for headliner. That's how hot DMX was at the time. People don't understand. He was headlining and flipping with Jay-Z, and
he was one of the first ones in that late '90s, early 2000s era of rappers in movies. Like they started putting him in there with.
He was solid.
Yeah. He was one of in that series of rappers and movies. He was one of the first ones.
That shit. He was actually like an acting ass nigga, like for real. Like he really was on that shit. Like it was solid.
Honestly, if it wasn't for his demons, he'd probably be considered one of the elite motherfuckers.
Easily. Because if
it wasn't for the shit he was, if it wasn't for his shit.
If I'm not mistaken, I don't know if Steve's still in here. I doubt it, but he was 3 albums in a row platinum. I'm pretty sure his not his first.
Relative quick releases too. Like there wasn't.
But 3 platinum albums in a row. Like X,
Blood of My Blood,
killing that shit. He was killing that.
Yeah,
shit. 3 straight diamond albums.
I had one of them.
Not diamond, platinum albums.
I had one of them. The one where he was talking about cheating on his girl.
Black men don't cheat.
Huh?
Black men don't cheat. I know he didn't say that. You bullshit.
Derek Jackson. Shout out to Derek Jackson.
Is that the dude who cheated on his wife?
Yeah.
He's the one that made that up? This motherfucker, man. I hate this guy so much. I hate him so much.
Yeah.
He's the biggest douchebag on the planet right now.
Yeah.
Like literally.
Yes.
How you come up with a phrase like black men don't cheat, which is obviously true. And then go and fucking cheat on your wife?
Yeah.
You're the one. You cheat. You can't say that.
Sure you can.
And then
you can.
He's the worst.
Sure you can.
That guy's the worst.
Sure you can.
Derek Jackson.
Yeah, but
fuck you of the week goes to Derek. His name is Derek Jackson.
Derek Jackson.
Derek Jackson.
And he spells Jackson without any vowels and with an X.
Spell it.
JCXN.
Oh, Derek, jack off. You were the worst. I fucking hate your life for everything that you're doing in making black men cheat when they don't, obviously, and then being the creator of the fucking phrase, and then going and cheating on your goddamn wife publicly after publicly showing how much, you can do this, you can do that, and love is so beautiful, and this and that. You were such a dumbass, and to spell Jackson that way, I mean, the disgust I feel for you as a human is so high. It's such a high level of disgust. You may not get it, Derek jack off, but let me tell you something. You're a piece of shit, okay? We, the black delegation, remove you from our ranks, and we still don't cheat, okay? The black men still don't cheat. We're taking you out. You're done, okay? Fuck yourself, Derek Jackson. Kiss my ass. From me, personally, Trey Sykes, a.k.a. 1989 TRE for people that don't know me as Trey Sykes. Fuck your life, Derek Jackson. Spell weird. Jack off. Jackass. Jack in the box.
We the black delegation.
We the black delegation.
We like to trade Derek Jackson.
We're not even trading him. We're buying him out.
We the black delegation.
No, we're not even buying him out. We're just canceling his contract.
We the black delegation would like to trade Derek Jackson.
Black men don't cheat. You fucked up.
For Bailey.
You say for Bailey? Wait.
No, wait a goddamn minute, Tyrell.
For Bailey. You talking about Bailey from WWE with the cheeks?
Yes. Correct.
Correct. Pittsburgh hates Bailey. She hates her.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Has Bailey gotten better, or is she still like Jack Swagger as a bad guy? She was basically female Jack Swagger for a while.
So actually, she and Asuka were the two really MVPs of the Corona era WWE television.
Okay, first
they were really doing that shit.
You don't get to go on because you hate Randy Orton so much that you're gonna be disrespectful like this and say Asuka and Bayley were the MVPs when Roman Reigns and fucking Randy Orton were obviously the MVPs.
Roman Reigns is remember Roman was out for most of that.
Okay,
so
what the fuck are you talking about?
We're talking about the later.
I don't care.
Half.
His
later half. You're right.
Everything they
later
do.
half. Later half. Our tribal chief. I love our tribal chief. But in that early stage when nothing was going on,
Randy Orton was going on, and he killed it.
Randy Orton was fucking around with. Oh, he was fucking around with Edge.
Worse.
He was fucking around with Edge about that point.
He hates Roman so much.
He was fucking around with Edge around that point.
Man, he's your tribal chief. Just accept
but those matches were boring.
Acknowledge him. Acknowledge him.
Acknowledge me.
Acknowledge me.
Acknowledge me.
Your tribal chief. Acknowledge me, man.
Asuka needs to drop the belt ASAP. I think she will. I honestly think she will.
How long has she had it now?
Basically since I don't think she dropped it.
WrestleMania last year.
I think she kept it. No, since Money in the Bank, because that's when Becky Lynch.
Right. Wait, she didn't win that Money in the Bank. She won Money in the Bank.
And the briefcase had the belt because that's when Becky got knocked up.
So the next night on Raw, she won it technically when they opened.
That's correct.
Got it.
Not my tribal chief.
Randy versus Soulja Boy. That's right.
You tell him that.
That's right.
Actually, I'd watch that match. I'd watch Randy versus Soulja. That would be one I'd be. And you know what? I'd be interested in that.
Man, what's wrong with you, bro? Not your tribal chief. Is he crazy?
He must be.
That was the only thing we disagreed about before, but
he has to be.
Now Double Dragons and Roman Reigns.
He must be.
2 strikes you're out with me, brother.
Be crazy.
I don't do 3. I'm black. We don't play baseball.
So Derek Jackson is your fuck you of the week.
Fuck that dude. They don't even call him Jackson. Call him Jackass.
Derek Jackson. My fuck you of the week. It was gonna go to WWE, but I already talked shit about them on the live stream earlier. It's
too small. Lies aren't working.
Io Shirai had a good run. Time for a call up. No, I guess. LOL.
I don't know who that is. I haven't watched
she was on NXT. And I think she left. I think she went back to Japan.
I'm not.
Either her or somebody else. Anyway, what the fuck is my fuck you of the week? Shit, you said something. I fucking forgot what it was now. I had one.
About your height?
Right in my head, and I fucking forgot what it was. What was your fuck you of the week? Your fuck you was Derek Jackson.
His name is not Jackin. It's Jackass.
Your fuck you was Derek Jackson.
Jackass.
Your fuck you was Derek Jackass.
Yes.
Fuck, I had it, and I fucking lost it.
Was it Soulja Boy?
No, it wasn't Soulja Boy. I fucking forgot what my goddamn fuck you of the week was. Shit.
Well, in this case, I'll do a second one. Brent, fuck you for forgetting your fuck you. You fuck up.
Fair.
That's how I feel about it.
Fucking fair.
Am I allowed to say this on Instagram? Yeah. Vigo is the only one I can't really curse like religiously on, because if you say it too many times, they'll get mad.
You're not wrong of fucking me for not having my fuck you of the week. I had it. It was right in my goddamn hands, and I can't remember what the hell it was.
Brent, I'm not wrong for what? What did you say?
Oh, you know who else was in Drumline?
Jake Paul.
That I fucking forgot. About until I saw him, and he just fucking popped up.
Who?
Stu. ESPN Stu.
Oh, nah, my nigga Stu.
Stu.
Don't do that. He is though. Damn.
Stu.
I don't like that.
Stu popped up. Stu. He was hosting the classic.
When the hell did you put this over here?
Because that was gonna try to use it for that, and it was too big.
What the hell? That's what she said.
What the fuck was my fuck? Damn it! I had it and I fucking lost it, and I'll never get it back. Oh well.
Can't see you guys cry when Roman does.
He's not. I don't think he is. Because
Rachel, you love the ball, brother. Stop front.
Because there's no good reason to give it to Edge. Nothing good will happen if Edge gets it.
You don't think he's gonna win it?
No.
He lost it at Mania. You don't think they're gonna let him win that for a second?
I think they finally realized how old Edge is.
Well, Edge was mad. He was talking.
And I think I think they may have realized, if we do give it to Edge, then what? There's nothing for him to do.
Yeah, he loses.
If they give it to Bryan, he does have a ready-made storyline, because then Roman will be pissed off and build his bloodline and maybe bring the other Uso back and build some shit. But
if he's not the vegan champion, I don't care.
But there's no reason to give it to Edge.
Daniel Bryan,
there's no reason to give it to Edge. There's some reason to give it to Bryan.
How did Bryan get in the match?
He wormed his way in.
Okay. Well, is he a bad guy now?
I think they're all bad guys. I think they kind of turn them all heel in the process of this shit. I think so.
Man. I gotta do some research.
I know Edge officially turned heel.
You think so? You think Brian about to go crazy?
Possibly.
He's gonna get a concussion then. That's not good.
Possibly.
It didn't end well. That was my guy too.
God, I'm so mad that I can't remember my fuck you.
If he's not the fickle champion, I don't care.
I'm so mad that
Pittsburgh was actually the one that put me on the fickle. Like she was like, "Yo, he keeps saying fickle to the crowd." I was like, "What are you talking about?" I hadn't been watching for weeks. She was like, "You gotta see Daniel Bryan every time he's a fickle." And I went and looked at it. So I'm like, "Oh, I love this version of Daniel Bryan. He's such a dickhead. Like it's amazing."
We're the Black Delegation.
Like Trey.
Officially
a jackass for Daniel Bryan.
We the Black Delegation.
We'd like to trade a jackass for a goat.
Officially draft our tribal chief Roman Reigns.
What? Roman Reigns?
We're officially draft Roman Reigns.
We taking Daniel. Roman Reigns. We already claiming him.
No, Roman's already halfway there.
Yeah, we're claiming him because The Rock has some, so he has some in my mind. So it counts.
You want to wrap this up, dog?
Is this the longest episode we ever had?
No, it's an hour and 44 minutes.
No, that's an actual clock.
Yeah.
What the hell is that about?
I know.
What was our longest one? 2 hours?
I think so. It's close though.
It is close. That's what I'm saying. Because what was it? 3, 4?
Something like that. It's close though, and I'm sure our audience will start to dwindle. Anyway,
are y'all ready for us to leave? That's what I want to know. You guys
don't ask. Don't do that. That's so. Don't do that.
Are y'all ready for us to go?
Because they'll say yes, and that'll be the most pathetic thing ever. Fucking just do the thing. Do the thing.
I threw staples at y'all. All right.
I'm so mad I can't remember my fuck you because it was a halfway decent one. I'm fucking mad, and I'll remember as soon as I shut everything off too.
You're the worst. That's what you.
I'll remember as soon as I shut everything off.
Turns out you're the worst.
Fucking mad about that shit.
All right, so Brent, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Where can they find you, Brent?
They can find me.
Don't leave.
They can find me at Surreal469, SURREAL, the numbers 469. You can go to Instagram at Surreal200 and talk shit about me working out. Although I haven't been keeping that up recently. Like I've done.
Terrible. He's not working out no more.
No, I've been working out. I just haven't kept up the pictures and shit. I gotta load those up. But that's where you can find me, Surreal469. Every Sunday is the long overdue movie review on Surreal469. So that's just going to drop every Sunday.
Nobody cares.
Sure they do. It's fantastic. You can yell at me for not watching fucking Drumline or whatever the fuck.
Nobody cares about that. And I'll tell you why.
Where can they find you, Trey?
You're wrong, and here's why. They can find me. I hate Stephen A's one. Have you seen the Baby Stephen A skit?
No.
He has this show that he does, and he does it with Baby Stephen A. So he does these weird things. It's so cringy. I'm gonna have to show you.
Like the face swap app as Baby Stephen A.
It is so cringy.
Oh
the
no.
shit they're saying and doing. It's so fucking cringy.
Come on, Stephen.
No, he got the voice. I gotta go back to kindergarten today. You gotta let me run this show today. But he's wearing that fucking hat. It's out. It is so fucking cringy. Like, oh god, I hate it. I hate it so much. Anyway, aside from Stephen A being cringy as fuck, it's so cringy. I don't even like that word cringy, but man, is he cringy. That shit is bad.
Oh no.
Oh no. Bigo's on. They would love that. So you can find me at 1989 TRE on everything except for YouTube because YouTube hates me. On Bigo, I have become Trey No PK. So that's my name up there, except for I changed it back today because Brent was like, hey, 1989 TRE on the story. So I switched it back. But I'm Trey No PK, so everybody knows not to ask me for anything because fuck y'all. But where can they find us, Brent?
They can find us
so cringy.
Everywhere.
That shit is bad.
Everywhere you find your favorite podcast. How do we even get here? We have a link tree.
It's up there.
It's not up there because we're doing this live.
It's down there.
I don't have to edit this one.
This is the video right here.
I don't know why I did it. But we have the video.
God damn it, because we got audio. You gotta post it.
I can just post the audio, honestly. Anyway, you can find us you can find us on the link tree. Linktr.ee /GetHerePod. If you're listening to us and you want to watch the YouTube version of it, tinyurl.com. Hey, Pittsburgh. tinyurl.com how you doing? tinyurl.com/GetHereTube is where you go for the YouTube version.
For the YouTube version. That one. That one. Which one? Which one do I look at?
And we're on, and all our links are everywhere on all the shit. So just find us everywhere that you. We're on SoundCloud. I'm starting to introduce more shit like that on SoundCloud. What the fuck else are we on? I'm trying to get us on something else, but we're not on there yet. I'm trying to get us on podcast one, but we're not there yet. But yeah, we're everywhere you find your favorite podcast. Share. We are way too fucking good to not have Joe Rogan money.
I'm so good. I should have
to
Joe
not
Rogan
have
money.
Joe, or at least Joe Budden money.
Me,
Like
I should have Joe Budden.
He kind of looks like Joe Budden. Say pump it up.
Pump it up. Pump it up.
Say pump it up. Pump it up. Pump it up.
Yeah, that's how that nigga did it. He killed it.
Yeah,
That's
there you go.
it. He was getting like.
Apparently, he's still getting royalty checks from that shit.
By the way, that song you guys heard.
Oh, is it?
His last song. Pump it up because you came to get it on. I came to get it. He killed it.
Yeah, we should at least be getting Joe Budden money, and you know that. And
Jason,
you know this man.
Don't do that, Jason. Don't do that. Hey, man, listen.
That's it for me. That's it for him. We may do more of this shit later, but you know we'd had to do this one like this one just so we got it out on Thursday. Who knows when we'll do this again? But Trey,
Hey. I figure since we leave it anyway, I might as well leave on my music. Brent always does this to close out his fucking episodes. Why can't I do the shit with my own song? Don't judge me, Chuck. Yeah.
So I decided it's time to switch my method.
Hit it.
Being a nice guy, I'm supposed to disrespect it. I'm murdering
Every record, demolishing every beat.
my connections fall short.
So my name is never speak or spoke. No joke when they talk about the best. They got they top 2 or 3. So I'm mission with the rest. Seriously, these other rappers should be fearing me. You're so deaf, you're just not hearing me. I'm T.O.R.E. and I've been at it for a while now.
It's really written, my competition should bow down. Times turn around, so you looking at me.
Bow now,
I read the piece, but I get rich in it.
downtown, bad news, rap dudes. See through, I peeped you. Give me a lame and a knockoff. Dream of fame so ladies will take their tops off. You not hot, dog, they gassed you. I'm grippy on the mic, balls out. You should be playing me one way or another if I become wearing a rubber. There's a bar right there. I wrote it down there.
keep going. We're still live.
Only I am fearing me. I'm not saying right here. I'm not bars. What do you say? That's up, bro. That's what I'm saying. How to people. Because there's no more Mr. Nice Guy. I'm a nice guy from a nice place with a nice smile on my nice face. Turn your back and I'm making sure my night's straight. And when you're out of town, I'll be making sure your wife's straight. Hey, I'm a nice guy from a nice place with a nice smile on my nice face. Turn your back and I'm making sure my night's straight. And when you're out of town, I'll be making sure your wife's straight. Excuse me, pardon my sense of humor. Clearly it has been rumored that I am such a consumer. Hit it, purchase your tickets. Hit it, come to your shows. Hit it, clap in the stands and promote your videos. I'm not an artist, I'm not on the same grind. Whenever it's game time, so scared of the moment. Cracking under the pressure. Hearing the tick-tock like I'm listening to Kesha. So hard to remember these lyrics, been so long. This was like 2000 Dark Knight. It's like 2010. 12? 13? No, 12. Shades of gray can be so complex. Sitting in purgatory like, what do I do next? As for me, I'll assassinate the game. From all your fame, creating the greatest monster. One that cannot be defeated. One that will like a something with crazy fans. Brent's a bitch. Sick of.
What do you mean not impressed? I'm sitting here. I'm listening to his shit. What do you want me to do? Want me to go? Oh!
That's how I go, baby. It's overtime, baby. We're in overtime. I'm a nice guy from a nice place with a nice smile on my
Motherfucker,
nice
this song is at the end of all my videos.
He stole my
How not impressed am I if I use this shit as my fucking end tag on my fucking shit? Not impressed. I'm sitting here watching him.
My night straight, and when you're out of town, I'll be making sure your wife's straight. Boy.
Maybe I'm not the best hype man in the world, but
You're the worst hype man in the world. You're just staring. I'm Brent.
well, I don't know the lyrics.
Why am I talking to this?
I don't know the lyrics to fucking.
You listen to it every
fucking jump
time.
in.
I'm a nice guy from a nice place.
Shut up in this shit.
I did end it. This is dope.
I got in this shit.
Your hat's open in the back.
Shut up.
Oh, Miss, you came back. What up, though? She came back. Let's say hi, Brent.
Hi, Lo.
Hey, Lo. Who else is that?
Cuervo Lo.
Cuervo. What up, Lo? Who else is talking?
I meant not impressed with Trey rap. Oh, with you rapping live?
Oh, rapping live. Yeah. That's
I mean, you know.
I don't even know the lyrics no more, man. It's tough. I don't remember. That's all I
Rappy
thought.
hating over here. Okay, y'all. Listen, I appreciate you.
He don't appreciate you. That's why he went into live, because he don't appreciate y'all. He don't give a fuck
You
about
want
y'all.
to keep going till
You didn't even end that one. It still says end on it. Look at your ass.
I did.
Bad. You're bad at this.